Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back to what is going to be a very eventful session in Crusader Kings 3. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend and a beautiful Monday before. It is Tuesday's Maghrebi Madness this week. Just a slight shift in plans. If you're wondering why, you didn't see it coming, didn't know it was going to happen, I highly suggest following me on Twitter or joining our Discord. Links to both are in the description down below. But with that aside, getting really pumped for today's events. It's going to be a ridiculous session, but first things first, a warm welcome to everybody in chat. Glad y'all could join in nice and early. Grab your popcorn because things are going to blow up right at the beginning. We're going to be declaring simultaneous wars. We're going to be seeing a succession situation, hopefully not a crisis. I'm hesitant to call it a crisis. Damn, he's old is right. So too is our heir. These are going to be tense times. My son looks older than I do. Yeah, a little bit. Hello, everybody. Neil W, Vidula Pundit, Seljuk T, Jazzy B, Classified, Nisar Bhavsar, Samson O, Merdinia, Slimy Walrus, Nicholas Montreo, hello, Fanu 008SC, so many of y'all making it. Krill, how's it going? How's everybody doing? Let's go ahead and continue the game over here. I love starting on this screen. I love that they did this custom thing. It's such a small thing, but such a great call. All right, let us continue. We are, of course, running on the latest patch version, by the way. So there are some changes that I don't know how many will impact us directly, but there are some changes that you will notice from time to time, such as the UI has been updated, which looks much nicer than what it did before, but it does throw me off. Hell yeah, blood for the blood god. I mean, probably. Make Andalusia your main title so you don't lose it to your secondary heirs. Well, on the topic of secondary heirs, we're about to not have any. I can't think of any other way to put it. Just as a quick recap to those of you that are just joining us today and giving some time for, the stragglers to join in, as it were, before the action kicks off. Hey, Nico, how's it going? Shreyas Kelkar, how's it going? I probably won't be able to watch the whole stream tonight because of daylight savings. It's 1 a.m. here. Did daylight savings just switch for part of the world? North America does it different from the rest of the world in terms of when it happens. I say North America as if we're one entity. Every province does a different thing. God, I hate daylight savings. But let's not rant about that. I could go on for literal hours. What is our situation? Well, we received the warning, thanks to our Know Thyself perk, that we are likely to pass away within a year's time. That is a bit of a problem. It's a bit of a problem because we have not yet secured our succession. We do not yet have any of the empire titles that we were hoping for. Hispania is the one we're aiming for. Despite it being Maghrebi Madness, Hispania makes more sense for the story we are pursuing, which again, just as a reminder, is the avenging of the Battle of Tours, for which we need to conquer all of Hispania, well, all of the Iberian Peninsula and southern Francia as well. Anyway, so that's the plan. We unfortunately weren't able to establish our empire before the before the succession situation again, because there was a war for the Kingdom of Galicia, which was a title held, well, so it wasn't a title that had been created yet, but it was, wow. That's certainly a look. That's terrifying. I wouldn't want to mess with, okay, it's okay, we're going to be going to war with Asturias, we will be messing with her, but the former king of Asturias, died basically immediately after we kicked off the war, or was it just before we were going to win the war? And because of the partition that happened as a result of that, our massive tract of land that we were going to gain instead became a handful of counties here and there that we actually, I think we still haven't distributed. So we're well over our domain limit right now as well, which is a bit of a problem. They have put a more iron grip with regards to domain limits with the new update, which I like. But that aside, we find ourselves in a situation now where we do not have enough counties to establish the Empire of Hispania. We are still short. And if we were to take just a small duchy at Asturias, which is what we were thinking of doing, a holy war perhaps for the duchy of, what was it? Which one was it? Leon? No, I think it was, ooh, hang on a second. Oh, right, we were thinking Leon, right? Because then we would get a little bit of land over here from Asturias, and then we were also maybe thinking of going to war with the Salamid Emirate. They are currently our allies, declaring war on them with Prince Gabriel's claims. We'll maintain him as a vassal of ours, and it should get us, if I'm not mistaken, the entire Emirate. No, right? Why are you not highlighting like you used to, game? Why are you making me nervous like this? Should get the entire Emirate. Yes. Last session, before this patch, it would highlight the whole thing. Now, I'm not normally the type to do this, but I suspect Al-Qasim in his old age, seeing his dreams sort of, you know, flashing by or slipping through his grip, might be driven to declare a double war with the Salamid, to abandon that alliance that we formed in the hopes that they would just become our vassal. But time and time again, they have refused our offers to educate their children. They've refused our offers to become a vassal. We've tried swaying them. We've done so much. We've done so much. And this is how they treat us. And so again, in his waning years, maybe with a little bit of, maybe with the age showing a little bit, I think we're going to break that alliance and, yes, do a double war. In the middle of this war, we are going to see a succession crisis. But that's something we'll deal with afterwards. Well, no, actually, hold on. Hold on. I don't want a succession crisis, so let's avoid that before we start the war. At present, I see your calls for double war, Nisarg. It is coming. I see you need 2 kingdom titles, too. Sorry, what was that, Jazzy? Is this game quite similar to Civilization series? Oh, Caitlin, it is very different in the sense that rather than playing as a nation, you're playing as a character and their family, like their sons, their heirs, and things like that. It is quite different. Al-Qasim is a paragon of virtue, right? Loyal, celibate even. Yes, all these good things. All these good things. Yes, Francia did make their way down over here. We will be crushing them when the time comes to declare war for southern Francia. And it looks like they've had a bit of a split as well. Gascon over here, or Gascogne, I'm not sure, has split itself off. Interesting. Defending against Denmark. Oh God, the Danes got kicked out of out of the Iberian Peninsula as well, thanks to our conquest, or I guess it was Asturias' conquest and then my conquest up over here. All right, let's deal with succession. Oh, I see what you're saying, Jazzy. Yeah, I mean, that shouldn't be a problem. Money is going to be the problem. If I wasn't so worried about the financial circumstances of establishing kingdoms and an empire, I might take a race against time, and deal with the potential threat of a succession crisis, but I do not believe we'll have enough money when the time comes. So let's go ahead and deal with our kids. Prince Idris ibn al-Qasim is the selected heir. He is our oldest son. We'll take a look at him in detail when he takes charge. He has many kids as well. Some of them are coming of age very soon. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, we've lived a long life. So he gets to retain those rights. He gets to retain his heirdom, if you will. My other son, Prince Ibrahim, here died, I believe, in battle. Yes, he was slain in battle. We've already sought vengeance for that. And then we have Prince Gabriel over here. Now, do I actually have to disinherit this man as well? Even though he's oh my god, he's missing an arm. Yeah, that's true. I should probably use the other. Well, looking at the realm tab, see, the thing is, these are the guys who are, yeah, I need to disinherit this guy as well, and hopefully that'll end the line over there. And of course, my other son, Gabriel ibn al-Qasim of the Idrisid Sultanate. Now, if I disinherit him, will I still be able to push his claims? I should be able to. It is his claims on the Salamid Emirate that we're hoping to push. So perhaps we declare those wars and then deal with our inheritance situation. This could go horribly wrong. This could go horribly wrong. There's still Danes down here? Where? Oh, yes. Yeah, but they're about to be taken care of by the Sheikhdom of Evora, it looks like. Folks, the time has come. Time for a double war. I can't believe we're doing this. Let's go ahead and pick out our perk first. Wards gating skills, that's fine. Convert faith, religious relations, none of this stuff is going to make a big difference in these last couple of days. I guess we could get scholarly circles, help our learning, again, in the last couple days of life, help our piety gain, I suppose. Scholarly circles it is. Making a book club, making a seniors book club as we're about to drop dead. Lord. May Allah guide our blades, I suppose. We're going to conquer the duchy. Let's see. Do I go for the conquest? That'll be a prestige war. They are super weak, so I'm not too worried about them. Let me see which wars to declare where. Holy war for the duchy. No. This is going to be Prince Gabriel's claims. 500 cost to prestige. That's fine. This had better transfer over properly. He gains the contested title, which is the Salamid Emirate, which is all of this. He gets the Salamid Emirate. Yes, that is all of this. Alright, cool. Vastly inferior. Let's do it. Under Zaidi, can you force kids to take vows? No, I believe you cannot. So I can't remove them from the line of succession that way, yeah. Could give them extra counties to control what they inherit. They will still inherit, because of Confederate partition, they will still inherit, they will still partition our realm, because we have several kingdom titles, so it'll still break our realm apart, which is what we can't risk. Which is what we're trying to avoid, rather. All right, let's do this. Enough dallying. Let's go ahead and declare this first war. It will break our alliance. Lose a level of fame. Okay, in that case, let's go ahead and declare this war first. We'll make it a holy war for a duchy. The Duchy of Leon, I believe, is the right call over here. A nice big tract of land, the biggest that is available to us. It neighbors us as well. Yes, it'll maintain our cohesion. We won't have more border gore. Duchy of Leon. Confirm that. I want to make sure I have the right objective selected, unlike the mistake I made previously. We're going to miss out on this little tract of land belonging to West Francia, not the end of the world. Catholic rulers may join the war, which is a little concerning. Should West Francia get involved, we might have to call our own allies in. I think that duchy title is not going to transfer as you hope it will. You mean the Salamid Emirate, you mean? I hope it does. It's we don't really have much option, I would say. All right, so let's go ahead. Holy war for the duchy. See, I'm glad I checked. I always click to confirm stuff, and it resets the objective. All right, we're good over here. Let's declare this war. A small cost to piety is not a problem. It'll allow us to raise the Holy Order as well, and the Holy Order alone will be stronger than the defending army. So let us go ahead and declare this war. Done. Queen Ermesinda. I will seek vengeance for what your ancestors did to me in the war for the Kingdom of Galicia. And the Salamid Emirate. Our alliance meant nothing to you, that much is clear to me. Are the red areas a county you don't get? Well, so that's the thing. Typically, that's what it highlights. If we want to play it safe, we can push for the Emirate of Aragon instead, rather than the Salamid Emirate. Right now it says the entire thing is the Salamid Emirate, right? If I hover over this, if I click on this, the Salamid Emirate is not a small thing on the map over here. Right? It's a massive tract of land. Because the Salamid Emir has 2 duchy titles, so he'll basically just give him a duchy title within your land, but it won't mean anything except now he's an Emir. It says he'll be my vassal, though. I mean, okay, if we want to play it safe, we could just go for the Emirate of Aragon. That is also a massive tract of land, which should... Oh, you know what? No, I think we need the whole thing. I wish this was clearer. I wish this was clearer. I'm legit thrown off. It says Prince Gabriel Ibn al-Qasim of the Idrisid Sultanate stays a vassal. He gets the Emirate, the whole Emirate. The Emir right now, his primary title is the Salamid Emirate. He also has the Emirate of Aragon. I should be able to get them all. Hey, Sid Plays 1290, you should definitely stop doing that because the spam filter is going to block you and I'm not going to unhide your messages. Alright, chat, let me know what do you think. What do you think? Salamid Emirate or Emirate of Aragon? Do we take the risk and have the Kingdom of Galicia happen to us again with the Salamid Emirate war? Or do we just go for the Emirate of Aragon and accept that we won't be able to establish an empire in this lifetime? That's the big driving force for me to do this war against the Salamid Emirate. So I'm going to give it a second. Y'all let me know what you think. I need a quick sip of water. The tension already is through the roof for me. It's misleading. Salamid Emirate has no de jure land or de jure land, so you won't get anything from it. Taking Aragon will actually give you land. All right, you know what? You're saying that with a lot of confidence, so let's go for the Emirate of Aragon. I have no reason to doubt you. Let's go ahead and... because this directly says gets all of these emirates and sheikdoms. Let's go for it. Let's play it safe, and we'll Getting a couple of Salamids. I remember when Al-Qasim was a young lad, was being bullied and hid, and his best friend was a dog. He's come far. He has come far. If the land isn't highlighted, you won't get it. That's my understanding of it as well, right? All right. The UI says this is the right call. Hopefully it is. Hopefully I'm not misunderstanding or misreading something. This is a weird claim for the whole emirate. Let's go with this. Let's declare this war. And we can declare back-to-back wars again, right? Because we're about to die, so the truce will be over. Not a problem there. Go ahead and do this. Prince Gabriel's claims the Emirate of Aragon. Here we go again. Prepare yourself for the music. Let's see. If you declare war, alliance will be broken. We'll spend a lot of, prestige. We will lose a level of fame, which is unfortunate, but, you know, a lot of good that did us. The war for the kingdom. Attacked an ally. We'll gain for 3 years. We won't live long enough for that. A desperate father taking desperate measures for his sons. Let us declare this war. There it is. 2 wars at once. We should be fine. We should be fine. Yeah, at worst, it'll be more wars. But now that those wars are declared, let us also make it clear what our succession laws are. Gabriel ibn al-Qasim, we will disinherit you, and hopefully this won't affect this war over here since we are pushing his claim. You have been a good son to me, but unfortunately, I, as a father, have failed and was not able to accomplish everything that needed to be accomplished, and as such, this must be done. God, he's going to be upset at me. But we have to. Yeah, truce. That's a good point, Phoenix. Hopefully we can end the war quickly enough. Alright, let's disinherit you. He has claims, obviously. Claims that we are pushing. Claims that we are pushing. If we take a look at our realm succession again. Yep, this is the only man left. My grandson. A glutton. He is just, but he's also cynical. An insightful thinker. I mean, he was a wise boy. Wise man, I should say. I should allow your marriage, but I should also... Well, actually, you know what? I'm not going to allow his marriage in case we can take control over that. Do I have any allies to help? Oh, I've got a bunch of allies. I've got a bunch of allies. Going, gone. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, man. I never... Oh, we're actually low on prestige. Ooh, that is not good. That is not good. I might need to host a feast. It'll cost us some money. Let us host a feast as we go to war. We could also call a hunt. Okay, let's call a hunt first. Not too expensive. Sound the horn. And as the hunt is happening, our men will go out hunting as well. Yeah, hopefully this works. Hopefully this works well. Hopefully we can get enough prestige to take care of that last bit of disinheriting that we need to do. Let's go ahead and set our rally points. One up over here, right next to the capital. Now let's go ahead and get one up over here, right next to the capital as well. Will give us a good advantage to kick things off. Go ahead and raise... Okay, up over here, I would like... Let's first of all raise the Mujahideen. They're not a full force, actually, right now. Still recovering, I guess. That's a little unfortunate. Not the end of the world, though. Not the end of the world. All right, let's go ahead and raise local army here. Raise local army here. And then in the middle over here, where are we? Military. In the middle over here, I'm going to go ahead and raise... Oh, did we already get our men-at-arms in here? Where are my men-at-arms? Oh, they're all over here. Okay, fine. Yep, that's fine by me. That's fine by me. Hopefully these guys will do okay. A decent commander in charge there. A decent commander in charge over here. Let's play this very, very carefully here. Gonna need gold to establish that empire? Yeah, it's not happening in this lifetime. It's not happening in this lifetime, unfortunately. That's why we have to rush towards the disinheriting. Your dishonor comes at a cost. Lost a level of fame. Yes, I'm painfully aware of my decision-making process. Thank you very much. These guys are almost done gathering. There we go. Send you up over here. They are sending some forces over, but again, the bulk of our men-at-arms are up over here, so hopefully we'll be okay. We need to keep an eye on that, though. And our levies are all being raised over here, so these guys might be in a touch of trouble. I have to be very careful with these guys. I have to be very careful with these guys. I got this warning previously, did I not? I can feel it in my very bones. Azrael will come for me soon. Like an old friend, he is patiently waiting to receive me. Maybe I lost a couple of days or something. Wasn't it the Ides of May that we were supposed to beware of? That's what I vaguely remember. That's what I vaguely remember. A gentle breeze is blowing, and my son, Prince Gabriel, and I are dozing off in a silent glade when we hear it. The snapping of twigs, the rustle of branches, birds screaming in fright. They are heralds announcing its arrival. A massive heart heading straight for us. Oh God. Its path ends here with me. There is a 27% chance I die. We can't risk my death. This was supposed to help our prestige. Instead, it's hurting it. Gabriel, the child that we just disinherited, has to now come to my rescue. Was it the Ides of April? Was it? Okay, fair enough. Oh, man, 45% chance of gaining a hunting trophy. This is a huge risk. We still have the realm succession not, completely sorted out. A small kingdom is all we would lose, very easily taken back should things go wrong. Oh man, this is not ideal. But I will not let my disinherited son be told to save my life. That's not how I'm going to go or stay. Its path ends here with me. Oh God. Yes! I slay the beast. Oh my God, that could have been really bad, folks. That could have been really bad, but worth it in the end. The Sultan takes risks. A wise emperor cannot act emotionally, they must act pragmatically. I think we've been going down an emotional spiral for the last couple of years of our life. These waning years have been full of troublesome decisions. Ooh, you gained the trait Novice Hunter. Interesting. Simply desiring for blood as blood comes is a temporary satisfaction? I don't follow. I'm so glad we made it there. The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the farmlands behind as the servants prepare the hart and other game for the journey back. I've held my share of hunts, and people around me have started to take notice. Word is spreading of my activities. a little too late for that. Look at that, Novice Hunter helps our prowess. But our old age, -15, my lord. We return home reinvigorated. A successful hunt, I would say. Go ahead and pause for a second. Was the hunt successful enough for us to secure our succession? I need 300 prestige, don't I? Or sorry, not 300, 900. Literally, I had the word 9 in my head, but I read the 3 up there. We need a lot more prestige, folks. This is not good. This is not good. Once we get back from the hunt, we can host a feast. Winning this war will hopefully help us as well. I'm a little worried about the quality of our troops. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I see, Jazzy B. Maybe. Hey, Devin Petaway. Not too late at all. Nothing to be apologetic for. Laughing Badger, a quick recap. Well, hello. We are playing as the... we started as a young boy, as a young emir at the age of 6. We inherited our father's title, which made us the Sultan of the Idrisid Sultanate, and our story has us chasing after we're trying to avenge the Battle of Tours, which was an Umayyad failure, for which we have to conquer all of the Iberian Peninsula and southern Francia. That's, I think, a pretty slim recap. Hopefully that allows you to make sense of what's going on right now. Alright, let's speed time up a little bit. I really hope we're quick over here. A couple of successful events will go a long way for us. I want to reunite my armies because I don't feel comfortable having these guys, low quality marching around. And we don't have much time. Oh man, alright, let's go ahead and see if we can't host that feast. Let's go for it, send the invitations. We're still making money despite having our full armies raised, by the way. Neil, everyone was calling for the Salamid title, which would have given you nothing but a titular emirate. But the Duchy of Aragon will divide and conquer their lands instead and leave them with their heirs strife. Yeah, no, I think we're good. We've gone for the right goal over here, I think. I think we're good. Oh, as long as we succeed these wars. A cheery gathering. Welcome, friends. Who has come to our feast today? Who has come? Everybody. One sheikh and one wali who haven't arrived. They are Ferris, though, so hopefully they haven't come because they are warring at the fronts. I need this feast to give me good prestige. Worst case scenario, though, it's not the end of the world. In a worst case scenario, we will have just a small inheritance war to take care of. As the feast is underway and our guests are eating and drinking merrily, Sultana Baliat approaches Nahal and me at the great table. This is a marvelous feast. All my compliments to the hosts. I could say Nahal deserves all the credit, but unfortunately that's not why we're here. We're here for me. Yes, I have done a great job, haven't I? There we go. Good bit of prestige there. Wonderful. Okay, we should be good for securing our succession then. Because I believe at the end of the feast we'll get another 150. Oh, unless things go wrong, folks. Al-Qasim will die in desperation for prestige. Put a siege commander in charge. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Good point. That's a good point. See, that's the thing. It's like in the middle of a stream, those little things slip my mind off. And are we still in war from last time? No, Devin Petaway. These are 2 new wars we just kicked off to try and make a massive last land grab before Al-Qasim passes away. So these are 2 new wars with the Salamid Emirate and the Kingdom of Asturias here. A troubled daughter. As troubled as Fatima? You want to talk about troubled daughters? Fatima is the troubled daughter. Oh my god. The pleading gaze I receive from my daughter Sophia is taking on a desperate tone. A group of guests are approaching the corner she has hid in all evening, and the walls are hindering her escape. The poor woman has never been good with people. I could distract the converging guests, or I could have... Oh my god, I could just call her out and tell her, hey, tell us a story. FVMM Odin, thank you very much for subscribing, buddy. I hope you're enjoying the show. Folks, if you are enjoying the show, please don't hesitate to hit that like button as well. It really does make a big difference, letting me know what y'all want to see on the channel moving forward. Live streams, VODs, etc., which games. I love the feasts. All the drama or no drama and just soup spilling and boasting. Yeah, honestly, right? Honestly. One of the hardest parts of this game for me is choosing a character. Any tips on choosing characters and what's your thought process? Oh, yes. I did just drop a video about that last week, I think it was. It's like titled 10 Great Starts or something like that. Check that out. It's got varied difficulties, and I kind of explain what makes each of those starts interesting. And I'm working on another one as well. I'm going to distract... Look, we're all about family here. I'm going to distract these guests. We're all about family here, right? Outside of pragmatic disinheriting. Gained a favor hook on Princess Sophia. Not that we're ever going to be able to use that. Now, let's go ahead and make sure our commanders here... Oh, man. Do we not have any siege experts? I don't think we do. We don't have any... Oh, no. We don't have any siege experts, unfortunately. That is... What are the chances? The dice gods do not favor me. Dice Allah is not with me. Alright. What are we doing here? As my guests depart, with everyone headed for their respective homes, I am proud to say that the feast was a success. I have my wife Nahal to thank for much of its success, and I feel nothing but gratitude as she sees the last few guests off. Until next time, gain the trait Famous Reveler. That's great. Honestly, these last couple of years of our life, Fatima literally stabbed someone. I tell you, she's a murderer. Gets muffled. Yeah, yo, YouTube Sarko, I don't know what you're talking about. Those kinds of accusations resulted in some time in the dungeons. Until next time, my friends... Until next time, that gives us enough prestige to accomplish our goals over here. My grandson, I never quite got to know you. I was too busy establishing an empire. One that you will have no part of. And again, these people can end up upset and, you know, finding a court somewhere and declaring wars for their claims. We're all about family, he says, as he desperately tries to get enough prestige to disinherit a man. He's still family. He's just not worthy family, see? It's your classic Hollywood setup of an old man. Think of it like, think of Gladiator, right? Think of Gladiator. Disinherited. Oh no. What? A new potential inheritor? How many are there? Ashraf ibn Ibrahim. Who? Oh, you're a son of the same... How many kids did he have? 2. Damn it. Damn it. If it wasn't for that kingdom title, I wouldn't mind so much. Oh god, no, not the dungeons. You fool. 300. Okay, I don't need as much. I don't need as much to disinherit him. This war might be enough. We cannot have another hunt until, oh my god, 5 years from now. Same thing with hosting a feast. We could try going on a pilgrimage, but a pilgrimage might just as well result in our death. Yeah, he had a brother. I knew he did, but I didn't realize, of course, the inheritance will transfer over. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Prestige gain. I'm trying to figure out what else we can do to gain prestige. Desperate times. Desperate times. Desperate times. Why can I not raise the Holy Order? I saw it mentioned in chat before as well. Raise all armies. We're all raised up. Didn't there used to be a giant raise button over here? Alright, I need to look into that, but let's go ahead and continue this warring for now. Murder them, says Carl's G1. I'm trying not to murder any of my sons. I'm trying not to murder them or send them off to die. Because to me, that crosses the line between telling somebody, my son, my grandson, you're not worthy. Respect perk if it gets more prestige. I could do that. I could do that. I think I would, for that, I would rather die and do the succession war. It won't be much succession warring. It won't be much succession warring. It's just the one kingdom, which we'll be able to take quickly. We'll be able to take that quickly. We just have to make sure that our son establishes the empire, because if he doesn't, we're in trouble. If our son can't establish the empire, then we're in trouble, because he has a lot of sons. He has a lot of sons entirely of his own doing. Alright, captured Queen Ermesinda's guest. It's not worth anything. This needs to continue over here. Down to Burgos over here. Let's eliminate this army. Up over here, we're almost done as well. Need to move faster. In before the primary heir dies before you do, and his second son inherits everything. Don't even. I can create titles, but the expense concerns me a little bit right now. Who was it? Who was it that nearly jinxed me? Where did it go? Slimy Walrus? This headline scared the crap out of me after what you said. Oh Allah, how could you do this to Sina? If I have sinned, why did you not punish me instead? She was blameless, my perfect daughter. Life had so much in store for her. She was 58. Our family is just constantly dropping dead. Cross the line, says the person that slept with his son's wife. That was for the family. That was to secure the future of our dynasty. Or dynasty, if you will. It feels so weird saying dynasty. I cannot say it like that. Alright, we're good over here. Plus 66%. We must have captured a worthwhile... Yes, King Berenguel, the husband of Queen Ermesinda. Good stuff. Plus 66%. Let's try and capture Leon over here. And up over here, we're almost done with this siege. There we go. Helps this. Where is their king? Commanded by ruler. Oh, this is not... we'll probably lose. Can we split off some of these guys? Let's see, what do you got over here? You do have some pikes. Oh, they do have a mixed bag of men-at-arms. I wonder if... Actually, hold on. Let me just reorganize these guys. Because what I want to do is I want to make sure my bows... I only have one regiment of bows, and they're not at full strength. Okay, let's try and split these guys off. We'll send them down over here. We'll try and form up, and we'll try and take this army on. Because their ruler is here, if we can capture them. Please don't burn me, Slimy. I forgive you, I forgive you. Focus on Aragon War first, then go for Asturias. I could do that as well. I could just kind of come in from both sides over here. But the war with Asturias is almost over, is the other thing. That's the other thing. Oh, another thing I could do actually is get these knights out of here as well. I wish the knights showed up at the top. Get these guys. Didn't mean to click on the levies. I was like 35 prowess. No. Always have to scroll all the way to the bottom to select new knights. There we go. You as well. Man, we have some pretty good knights. We have some pretty good knights. Hopefully the good knights are going to give us some good days. Huh? God, terrible. One more. Select you. I'll send you down over here as well. And hopefully all together these armies will overcome these guys. What's my expiration date? What was it? April 15th of next year, I believe. 529 of you over here. No, sorry. 529 of you down over here. My apologies. 1453 of you up over here. Cool. All right, let's keep an eye on this movement, though, because we could get caught out of position, and that would be bad. Did someone say dungeon? Oh, man. We're preserving the dungeon for our son at this point. We are we're maintaining the dungeon so that we can be maximum efficiency as soon as our son takes over. Why Devin Petaway? What's chat up to? Isn't this the usual? Shenaniganry? The math on the prestige. Will we be at 300 before we die? I don't know. We won't. We won't. Oh no. Passionate interests. My petal, Sheikha Elvira, is playing absent-mindedly with my hair as she tells me about theological treatises. This is a perfectly reasonable thing for a man to do with her daughter-in-law. Don't worry. Her point of view is intriguing, yet it is her passion for the subject which I admire most. The deeper she delves, the more animated she becomes, and those beautiful eyes of her are positively glowing. I think I could listen to her forever. Make her my soulmate? No. How interesting. Can you explain one more time? Our relations were purely for a greater good. She is not my soulmate. She has just ensured our succession. How interesting. Explain one more time. We're okay. The dungeon is for family. Another acquaintance dies. Hook expired, that's okay. Anything can expire as long as I don't expire before these wars are done. Before that prestige is gained and the succession is properly secured. Come on, get down over here, buddy. Come on now. There we go. Get these guys together. And now, yes, excellent. We will probably win. Ooh, okay. Is that a risk I'm willing to take? We can get Emir Zaya ibn Ali in charge. He's a better commander. Significantly better advantage. Put him in charge. A very high prowess as well. You will probably win. I'll take that chance. Why not imprison your extra heirs? To me, so again, it's all finding that fine line between what is reasonable and unreasonable. Oh. There it is. Jazzy B. It had to be done. Neil W. I hope that's an ambulance. Well, I guess we need a hearse now. Folks, drop your Fs in chat. Sultan al-Qasim of the Idrisid Sultanate has abandoned this transient world and flown to heaven at 78 years of age. He died of unknown causes. Known for his sadistic streak, he turned torture and mutilation into art. Sultan Idris ascends to the throne. Being a man willing to wait for a plan to come together, many expect great change to come to the realm, albeit slowly. Wow. 2 titles lost on succession to my nephew. Easily regained. And of course, our lineage is just 2 steps right now. Died from complications related to... Our obesity goddess? No! No! Oh, man! Oh, man. Yeah, Nignag89 just in time. Oh, man. All that feasting. All that partying. All of that partying. That's what killed us. Not just our old age. That is what I deserve. Was the cultural head of the Maghrebis at the time of his death. Was dreaded. Illustrious. A paragon of virtue, indeed. The lifestyle choice of learning. Finisher perks, we had torture and whole of body. And we fought in 35 war. Yeah, the feasts. Too many feasts. Too many feasts. F is for feasts. The feasting did it. Yeah, wow. It might have been that last feast that pulled that final trigger. Sultan Idris III takes control. Alright, folks. Dynasty had changed. Oh, I hate when this happens. Because temporarily it'll be somebody else and then it'll flip back to me, and I hope they don't waste our progress. I mean, damn, okay. So, Badajoz is how that's said. I'm not 100% sure. Again, feel free to teach me. My nephew. His heir is me. Who am I? let's take a moment to figure out who we are, and we only turn to feast in our desperation to fill the void of losing poor Unki, yeah, Natalie P. of all the poor decisions we had to make at the end. All right, let's figure out who we are and then resume these wars, right? We are diligent, we are patient, and we are paranoid. I mean, I was paranoid for the last couple of years, I'll tell you that. Fair enough. These aren't bad stats. Our stewardship is pretty good. Our stewardship is pretty good. Our wife's stewardship is pretty good as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of all these notifications. There's actually a lot that needs to be done to make sure things are, in line. First of all, do I have allies? I have some allies. I have one ally. I need to establish some alliances. Yeah, I didn't lose too much land. I did not lose too much land, just this small tract over here. That's why I wasn't too worried about that last disinheritance. We're okay. We're okay. I need some... Oh, wow. Right. There's so much to do. There is so much to do. Are we life reaffirmed? That's nice. We're feeling fine. We're 56. We're pretty old, and if we die before establishing an empire, then, like I said, we're in trouble. 9 titles lost on succession in this current state of things. All right. So just keeping this stuff in mind to know how I should behave to impact my role playing, obviously. Our intrigue is pretty high. Eager reveler, avaricious, athletic, Saeed, flexible leader, and a thrifty clerk. I wonder if our nephew over here can perhaps be taken care of in other ways. We are his primary heir. Our father would never do such a thing. Murder him, we get both titles back. Kiara Fethin, heading out now. Looking forward to seeing the VOD tomorrow. Well, thanks for dropping by. Kiara, I hope I pronounced that right. Thank you very much for dropping by. I hope you enjoyed. Have yourself a wonderful rest of the day. Seljuk T, no, the succession didn't split us up too bad. It's just a small little bit of land over here. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, Rookie Party's having a crisis, just a little bit. I am 5 counties over. Yeah, I should do a little bit of distributing of titles. I was just waiting for the succession anyway. So yeah, we might murder. Yeah, but we are not our father. If I do try to do this, our chance of success is very low because he technically rules a kingdom. No one in his court is willing to join us, I think. So, hey, ABCD, please try and keep chat in English so I know what's going on. You are paranoid. He's trying to kill you. You need to get to him first. I like that. He is heir to quite a few things. He's not the heir to my own land, but he might be trying to kill me. That is a possibility. I am paranoid. Maybe we do need to look into this. That's such a low % chance of success, though. What is our court up to right now? Rather, not our court, but our council. Well, this explains some of it. We need a chancellor, half-brother, and vassal. He's not a powerful vassal, but I can't say no to a diplomacy like that. We're going to have to make sure our vassals like us as well, because, again, we're a clan-type government, so our levy sizes and everything is determined by that. All right, Prince Gabriel, let's go ahead and assign you. Our father disinherited him, but I might put him back into the line of succession. Our steward, my brother-in-law and vassal. He is a powerful vassal, so this will be good for us. Good stuff. Collecting taxes, yes. You are helping with domestic affairs, sure. Our marshal, I'm glad I checked here. Sheikh Abdullah the Foolish of Damasna. Why do they call him foolish? The drop from 23 to 18. Why does this guy not like me? He wants a seat on the council. No alliance is a powerful clan vassal. We can fix some of those things. That is a big drop in marshal, though. Just conquer him. It'll be more satisfying. Murder scheme after possibly respec intrigue tree. Could do it. Kill him. Yeah, the council emptied. P10, 54. Or Patan. I'm not sure how that's said. Very shocking that Gabriel likes you as much because Muslim rulers have so much hate among siblings. Do they really? Is that a historical, relatively consistent thing? If I become an emperor... No, Jazzy. If I become an emperor, I'd have to offer him vassalage, and he might say no. We could try that route. That is the patient angle. We could try that, and if he defies us, then we could murder him. That is an option. That is an option. Rachita Limakrangul, thank you very much for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying the show. If you are, you know what to do. Let me know by hitting that like button. Man, Sheikh Abdullah here, he's old. All right, he's old. Who will inherit? This man will. And his marshal is bad. Oh, this isn't land. This is just a council position. Fine, we'll assign him. He'll die soon enough and we can pass it on to one of our more powerful vassals or something. Yes, Dragonfey, absolutely. I love YouTube did not like that. YouTube censored that message because I guess because you said marry your daughters off or something. Our spy master. Now this. Okay, good. One of our vassals, not a powerful vassal, but he is a member of our dynasty. Oh wow, a lot of these guys really don't like us, eh? We got to make those alliances, but hopefully Emir Agathos over here will keep us safe and will help us in our activities. All right, council is set up. Our own lifestyle choice. What did our father make of us? What did I stewardship? Okay. Stewardship has been good for us. Do I need to continue down this path? Meritocracy is useless. Large levies. Soon forgiven. You know what? I don't think any of these are necessary for us anymore. Administrator would be nice, the extra stewardship. Oh, that's a good point, Natalie. I keep forgetting we are 50. We are 50. Good point. Lucas Elias, thank you very much for subscribing. Hope you're enjoying the show. Yeah, I think we might switch over to intrigue. Alternatively, we could go over to learning and, you know, continue to try and keep ourselves alive. Or we could go down the diplomacy route and try to aim for true ruler. That will allow us to force or to offer vassalization to people. This success chance is still quite low, even with supporting schemes. That is quite low. Divided attention lets you have 2 more domains. That is a valuable thing. That is a valuable thing. I could also bump my stewardship over here. Monthly income. I could bump my stewardship. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's the path I've been down. Why would I... Oh. This is always so hard to decide. When a new character comes in, it's always so hard to be like, okay, well, do I change who he is or do I embrace it? I always like to try and embrace it because we're role-playing. Fine. Domain focus it shall be for what few years I have left. We'll aim towards that divided attention in Architect. God knows if we can get there. We'll try. Again, good point by Natalie earlier. Patience at 50-something years old is maybe not a good idea. We can see if there's anyone in his court who might be willing to join in. If we can get some hooks on some people. It'll be very difficult to organize that stuff. ABCD, thank you very much for subscribing. Again, I do hope you're enjoying the show. Saw you in chat earlier. Hello. I can fabricate hooks or anything. We could try starting this scheme. We can always call it off. Yeah, he's over 50. Stick with what he knows. I think that's the fair thing from a roleplay perspective. And with this decision, we have I think aiming to assassinate our nephew here is a sign of our paranoia, and it's also a sign of how different we are from our father. Our wife can help us with intrigue just as well as stewardship. If she helps us with stewardship, helps our financial situation quite a bit. Amar Katovich, thank you very much for that super chat. Can't wait to see that nuclear power plant. Talking about workers and resources, I assume. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated coming through and supporting the live stream like that. It makes such a big difference. Thank you very much. Yeah, the nuclear power plant, hopefully soon. We're getting there. For intrigue. If you help me with my intrigue, 31% success chance, eh? We do have one guy with us. Some of these guys can be convinced, perhaps closer to when the scheme is ready to go, because they might, if they're drunkards or anything, they might spill the beans. So we can try and convince them closer to when the scheme is ready to go. All right, so that's that taken care of. Do we have any daughters? We have we have 2 daughters. We have 2 daughters that we can marry off for alliances. Let's check our vassals. We have some powerful vassals that really don't like us. Okay, well, let's start with Emir Wetericho over here. First of all, I should try to sway him just over the course of time to improve our relations. And I should also try and arrange a marriage over here. Oh, you know what? If he has... Oh, my cousin? Oh, right, of course. It would establish an alliance. Ooh, somebody comely, someone hale, and also hunchback. That's an interesting combination. Interesting combination. We could get Hispania over here. Again, it would just be a betrothal. Don't worry, people. It would establish that alliance. They are a very powerful vassal. Remember the one that was making land grabs? It's them. So this would establish an alliance. It would help our relations, and it would hopefully prevent a war from breaking out. That short reign is also hurting us, obviously. Not rightful liege, but we're going to change that soon. I could try to convert him as well, but I don't know the likelihood of that actually working out. Let's go with the alliance first. He will not accept. Really? Marriage will have low fertility. That's why. Okay, fine. Then perhaps one of my sons. She is 7. This man is still single at 15. Let's go ahead and... Well, I don't think him waiting for 9 years is necessarily a good idea. Or maybe it is to help control succession. Let's see. Let's see. You. Arrange marriage. My son, where are you? We got a 4-year-old, we got a 5-year-old daughter. My son in ward. There we go. Muhammad ibn Idris. You. With his comely daughter here. Will accept. There we go. Decent fertility and all that, I suppose. Yeah, we will be doing that, David Pac-Man. That's exactly why the dungeons are still brimming. Hail and Hunchback. Notre Dame calls, my friend. Thunderhammer, oh my god. Kind of screwed yourself as Al-Qasim by continuing the romance with Idris's wife. Yes. Yes. It is a bit of a problem. This actually helps our prestige as well. Oh, it's our son, obviously, right. Good stuff. Not going to be matrilineal. Go ahead and send that proposal. Yes. It will establish our alliance as well. Good. So that's one thing taken care of. How many other vassals do we have that hate us? Well, all of them. This guy likes us, which is good. My brother-in-law. You also no alliance as a powerful vassal. Let's go ahead and arrange a marriage over here. Perhaps one of my other sons. Okay, let's see for myself, because I need some secondary spouses. Okay, there are no women in his court. So let's go ahead and get one of our daughters instead then. We only have 2 daughters. We have to be very picky. Oh, Lord. None of these are opportunities for alliances. None of these are opportunities for alliances. I could marry my younger sons off for alliances, potentially. None to be found there, though. Let's check up on the next guy over here. Arrange marriage. For myself... Potential alliance over here. This marriage won't actually happen. When I'm looking at myself, I'm also looking at the fact that I do not have enough spouses. So that's the other thing I'm looking at as well. Okay. What about one of my younger sons over here? I want to be picky with my daughters because I only have so many. My son and ward. How far down the line are you? I have so many kids. This is not ideal. You don't even show up over here, do you? There you are. Okay. Sure. The second one? Go even younger. The third one? Sure. You. With Titi bint Mikhail. Make that alliance happen. Will accept. Good stuff. There's a slight risk of the children being inbred, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, domain limit will hit my popularity as well. I definitely need to get on that. I'm sure that's a pretty big part of this, actually. Oh, this guy's a title claimant as well. And no, I guess it's a couple of months before this becomes an issue. Very well. Let's go ahead and make this alliance happen as well. Make it matrilineal. He will accept still. Keep them in my dynasty. Keep them in the family. All right, send that proposal there. I need to find some spouses for myself. Grandpappy, why didn't you just stay celibate? No comment, no comment. All right, vassals. Who else have we got over here? Negative 36. This we should be able to turn around, I hope. Does he have any... Oh, yeah, this is not bad. Sheikhdom of Malagon alliance over here. 21. We might start having kids right away. No special traits or anything, but I doubt we'll have kids. It's not really about kids though. It is really about our spouse limit. And that's right, Neil. Tomorrow we'll be streaming Battle Brothers again, same time, but tomorrow. The slight shift in schedule was because of some weekend plans with the lovely lady of the house. Again, if you didn't know what was going on and you were curious, then following me on Twitter or being in our Discord, again, links to both of those are in the description. It's a good way to stay up to date with schedule changes and things like that. I try to also post on the community tab on the YouTube channel. Hopefully that helped get the message, get the word out, so to speak. My 4-year-old son over here can perhaps... No alliances to be had over here, eh? Well, that's not good. That's not good. Fair enough. I think we've done... I don't want to, like, marry off to, like, the lowest tier of vassals. Oh, crap. Was it Dragonfey? Well, we'll have to keep an eye on him then. A little misclick in my rush to move on from vassal management. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem for a little bit. If we take a look at our vassals here, yeah, like these guys do not like me. It'll be a while before they do. It'll be a while before they do. Well, let's make sure we get our court in order. First of all, we need a physician. Do I have anybody with high learning? Do I have anybody already available with high learning? Yes, we do. My alumna. Alama, you will be our court physician. A little bit of money required. Hopefully keeping us alive, right? But the prisoners. We have... Let's make sure we don't do anything to the valuable prisoners. Good thing only one was a boy. Yeah, that could have been bad. Devin Petaway, hope you had a good weekend. It's nice to just enjoy a weekend from time to time. All right, down over here. Something I learned from my father. Right, it costs us piety to torture people. Well, don't have to do that. We could also execute. Her faith is considered to be either hostile or evil by mine, allowing me to execute her without being viewed as a tyrant. Well, time to burn her at the stake, I think. Father liked the whip, son likes the stake. Maybe. Prisoner executed. Gain just a little bit of dread. Again, we're not naturally dreadful. Fatima, not our Fatima, of course, a different Fatima. Also of a different faith, considered hostile. Burn her at the stake. Aslam Umayyad. Oh, Umayyad. Isn't that a word we've heard a couple times? Also considered hostile or evil. Haldor, how's it going, buddy? Arrived just in time to see a mass execution spree by our son, who is now us. That dread should keep people in line for a bit, I think, right? Some of these guys are still not terrified. Intimidated. That's not good enough. Malika? I really hope we're fine here. She is of a house. I should be a bit more careful about the people that we're just executing. You're of no importance. Burned at the stake. Some kids over here. You're all... Ah, Estavo. Shouldn't have been a lowborn, buddy. Shouldn't have been a lowborn. Boom. There we go. I think I saw a little change over here. Terrified. Some of them are getting scared. Again, it does make a difference. The smoky smell is annoying me. Nisarg. I was like, well, I don't follow. Let me think about that before I say anything about it. Didn't realize what you were getting at. Mayor Berengel over here, again, should have been a highborn, buddy. You done messed up. This guy is not looking to be terrified by me. This is an important prisoner. King Berengel is the wife of the Queen of Asturias. Fernando, though, now I have that song stuck in my head. Execute him. Good stuff. Looks like Emir Ufla is intimidated by us now as well. And Bertold. Oh, you missed my... You skipped past you there, buddy. Should have been a highborn. We are as dreadful as can be. Estavo has to Estago. Oh, Lord. I've been watching the series on and off since the start. Can anyone tell me how many generations we are from the start? We just entered our second generation. Doing a bit of housekeeping before before we move on. Oh, look at all these prisoner executed notifications. Don't mind these. Get rid of these. All right. This guy worries me. I'm not going to lie. Hopefully he comes to like us. We are trying to sway him. I think that's everything we have to handle before we continue, right? I guess I should take a look at my holdings. I have 2 temples and 10 castles. I could look at establishing some duchy rank titles, or I could just give some more counties off. County. I keep forgetting which L. Yes. I'm trying to figure out where I would rather give land off. Maybe back down south over here. Back down south over here. These lands are pretty well split up, actually. Got a couple emirates. Let's see. What do we hold? Party. King is wife of queen. What did I get wrong there? Can you change the method of execution? I think different people have different methods. I've not seen the ability to change. Doing a bit of housekeeping, he says, mass incinerating peasants. Listen. Gotta clean house. That can mean a lot of things. All right, our titles. Which ones of these do I not care for? You know what I could do? This is a bit of a risk. But I could give the Sheikhdom of Granada over to this man over here. To make him like me more. Which would be a good move, I think. So let's let time move forward a little bit. Let all the existing proposals and stuff go out and come back. And then we can tackle some of that. All right. Someone joined as an agent. Fair enough. Gladly accepting betrothal. Excellent. Good stuff. Alliance is formed. Good stuff. All right. Let's have this conversation now. Oh, no. He's still considering a proposal. Okay. I guess we haven't reached him yet. Up over here. Are we still okay? Yeah, we're still looking like we're going to win. Probably, it says. Probably. What does that mean? Probably. More agents joining this. Well, I guess I'm glad I didn't bribe anybody or anything like that. They're just automatically joining. There we go. Alliance formed with Emir Witericho. Hates us less. Excellent. Let's go ahead and give him some land. Grant the title. Oh, I see. Where is the Sheikhdom of Granada? I wish I could just... There we go. If we give him the Sheikhdom of Granada, he'll get the mosque as well, which will hurt our income a little bit. Yeah, Juan Isasum. That's for being 100% dread. It's because most of my games on the side I play not in Iron Man mode. Get Sardinia for the gold mine. Yes, I should make some expansions for wealth, though we're doing quite well right now, actually. Give him the Sheikhdom of Granada. It's land close to him. It does make a powerful vassal even more powerful, but I think we've tipped him over that, like, we've got him over that tipping point, you know? Having him hate me might be a big problem. Giving him a bit more land and a little bit more, you know, military and whatnot that comes with it, I don't think is the end of the world. So let's go ahead and grant titles. 40 opinion and 20. It'll almost eliminate his hatred, and then with sway we'll be okay. So sure, let's go ahead and grant those titles. Yep. Good stuff. We still have some titles to get rid of. Cordoba we're keeping, of course. Garib we want to keep as well. That's where we're from. That's home, original home. Patches Dalke, I hope I said that correctly. I probably butchered that. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying the show. And Venn diagram, assassinate your big vassal to destabilize his realm. He was a good friend of my father's, so hopefully we can maintain that positive relationship. This Sheikhdom up over here we could give to somebody. I could give it to one of my kids. I could give it to a different vassal who dislikes me. Make powerful vassals more powerful. Or balance out the power distribution in our realm a little bit. Sheikh Asenios is nearby. I could give him this land. Gains a lot of opinion. Gains some strength as well. Would stop hating us. Give the extras to my sons. I guess. It's just that my sons love me. Giving it to a son who is not of age, if I recall correctly, is inefficient. They don't really tend to do much. I could wait until these guys come of age. Devin Petaway, have fun, buddy. Give some to my primary heir over here. Break betrothal, no. Grant titles. Send him off over here to take control of these lands. Come on, now, let me select. Come on now. Oh, okay, because he doesn't stand to inherit that. Of course. What about down over here? I'd like to keep lands together. That's the thing about sons. Okay, what about a later son? You. Could give him these titles. I don't know. I guess we'll help our vassals like us in other ways, I suppose. Give them the Sheikhdom of Viseu and Averio. Cool. Keep his lands together. If he gains a bit more power over here, I won't be upset. Grant those titles. Sure. A new vassal joins our ranks. All right, I think that is all the housekeeping. Now we can go ahead and war away, finish these wars, and maybe even establish our empire, right? Continue our father's legacy. Continue our father's dream. In fact, should we extort subjects? Ruffle feathers until gold falls out. Unnecessary. Let us mourn our father with a feast. Might improve vassal opinions, which is not a bad thing at all. Send those invitations. We're making this money despite being at war with all of our forces raised. Are you kidding me? No, that's ridiculous. A cheery gathering. Welcome, friends. I do hope... Oh, hey, look. Everyone showed up. In mourning of our father. May he rest in peace. Seriously, inherited a mosque. Mosques are good to keep, typically. But we'll hand this one off. Where are you? They're good to keep because of the financial possibilities. Grant to a low noble, though. Don't need to keep them all. I forgot we were at war. It's been so long. It has been so long, hasn't it? That was a lot of management stuff, but I think it was necessary. Just to make sure everything's in order. A faction was targeting me. It's disbanded. Good stuff. These advantages need to turn around, please. A laudable effort. As the feast is underway, and our guests are eating and drinking merrily, Princess Khadija approaches Elvira and me at the great table. This is a marvelous feast. All my compliments to the hosts. I could pass those compliments on to my wife, or I could take them on for myself. I will pass them on to my wife. Feast? We are certainly following our father's path. Absolutely. Yes, a feast has never posed problems for our family. Goddamn, I love the sarcasm in chat. We're mourning our father. A necessary thing. Elvira deserves all the credit. Household effort also helps improve vassal opinion, direct vassal opinion. But that aside, give our wife the credit there. This battle needs to turn around. I also realize I need to check any secrets we know. Oh, my son has a lover. That's why he wasn't... I mean, he's had son of his own. But that explains a lot. That explains a lot. His lover, this wheezing, skilled tactician. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my lord. Yeah, good point, Dragonfey. I should probably get a hunt afterwards as well, after the feast. Work off some of that gained weight. There we are. Finally, the dynasty head. See, it takes a while. Feast in awe. While I am talking to people over dinner, Wali Yahya leans over. I wish I knew how to sound as clever as you do, Sultan Idris. I wipe the soup off my chin and smile, an intelligent-looking smile. Are we intelligent? Not quite. He recognizes true intellect, I see. We're more intelligent than our father. Your son likes them well-seasoned. Oof. That's one way to put it. That's one way to put it. We are at a feast. Can't have a good feast without good seasoning, right? Our Ferris has been wounded. Ooh, Estevo, I will have my revenge. Estevo has to Estego again. Victory is ours. Did we... Oh. One of our vassals, I think, was slain there. Fair enough. Agent removed from scheme. That's not... Oh no! One of the people who was with us on the scheme died in battle. That's unfortunate. But that battle did help us. Let's continue applying pressure up over here. Let's relieve Seunka over here. First, up over here, the siege is almost done as well. Good stuff. And actually, one thing I did forget to check earlier was our culture situation. Because our learning is better than our father's. Like, we are smarter than our father, I suppose. In about 2 years, we'll complete barracks. Good stuff. It is both our exposure and fascination. So that's not bad. I really should take a look at... Oh, actually. Maybe quilted armor or something. We're gonna... Wow. We're not that far away from the early medieval era. That's crazy to think about. We're almost there. It's harvesting season. Oh, Lord. Not much Devon Pet away. Just a little bit more organization. And we're finally continuing the war. We held a feast as well. With everyone headed for their respective homes, I am proud to say that the feast was a success. I have my wife Elvira to thank for so much of its success, and I feel nothing but gratitude as she sees the last few guests off. Good stuff. Every guest gains opinion. Our feast comes to an end, and we gain prestige. That is quite good for us. Again, being a new lord, especially as a clan, having those low opinions, it can be a problem. So that's helped among the more powerful vassals, at least. Good stuff. Good stuff. Siege 1, prisoners taken in the siege. Okay, that's up over here. Go ahead and continue to apply some pressure. Head down over here next. Learning doesn't really show intelligence. It shows how well you interpret books. I suppose that's fair. I suppose I just read it as like a learned man, so to speak. And let me check something here with enforced demands. We'll seize all the territory that is a part of the Duchy of Leon. Right, okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure that I had that right. These guys are working over here. These guys are working up over here. Good stuff, good stuff. Once we get the barracks, I should really consider what we focus on next. Yeah, Neil, that's absolutely true. I mean, if they'd been lovers since a young age, then it makes... I mean, like, yeah. They're basically the same age at that point. But, yeah, I need to consider what we focus our research on next. Because, again, if we're looking at building some of those duchy buildings that help us out, we want to, you know, pick correctly, so to speak. I want to make sure these guys aren't able to relieve Zaragoza here. Speed up time a little bit. Complete these sieges. Oh, right, and of course, let's go on a hunt. Work some of that food off, right? Wait, you're in a feast? That's what killed your father. Why? Well, you know, to remember him. To remember him. It's okay. Sound the horn. We shall go on a hunt. We're diligent and athletic. Let's see how that changes things, if anything. But hopefully it gives us the opportunity to, again, gain some more prestige and avoid issues. The Holy Order. Are we able to raise them? Yes, we are. We don't need them right now, though. I mean, I guess there's no cost to it. There's no cost to it. Let's get the Mujahideen of Kentilinia. What? This is it? 2 knights? That's it? Well, that's somewhat useless. A little bit. Where are your 951 levies? Check my outliner here. Yeah, just the 2 of them. That's wild. Shouldn't we really hunt first so we have meat for the following feast? Listen. All of your stats except prowess require a certain amount of intelligence. Oh, I see what you're getting at. Yeah, that's a good point. Buildings and development get really strong if you start early. That is why I play mid-game like a city builder. I mean, we're old as we are working towards architect right now, so there is that. We can focus on that, especially with the money we're making. My lover, Yasmin, is the first to see it. That's why we don't have some... the sly fox is hard to distinguish from its surroundings, but it is observing us through the undergrowth. I lock eyes with the animal, and it is almost as if it can sense my intention, for it suddenly takes off. Slow and steady now. That cliff looks steep. Or we ride! It is unlike us because we are athletic and patient. So slow and steady now. That cliff looks steep. Costs us some prestige, but we are not prestige hungry like our father was on his death. Perhaps we will turn that way as well. But for now, we're okay. My world narrows to the nature surrounding us as we follow the fox on its escape through the ravine. Riding side by side with Yasmin, I can hear the thunder of hooves, dogs barking, men shouting. Excitement flows through me as we slowly gain on our quarry. We press on. Oh, hey, the prestige comes back. Glory is widely known. I don't have them raised already. No, no, no. I only just raised the Mujahideen. And you can see it's just the two of them. It's just the two of them. Low control. Really need to take care of some of these things, don't I? After this war. There's going to be a lot of low control after this war. And yes, this war is won. The Holy War for the Duchy of Leon is won. We will gain all of this territory. We can enforce our demands. Nothing extra gets gained. It's not one of those... It's not a kingdom war or anything like that. Share prestige. That's all for me. Gain devotion as well, because this was a holy war. A little bit of fervor, jiggling as well, but perhaps most importantly is the title is ours. Let's enforce those demands. We don't need the loot. Money's okay. Yeah, let's enforce those demands. To the obnoxious Sultan Idris, may your humors rot in your living body. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. Good. So be it. Wonderful. Once more, again, our above our domain limit. Known for our dedication to our faith. Excellent. Let's head on over this way, please. Well, let's head on over to here first. Make sure they combine forces, and then we'll dive in. I don't want these two knights from the Mujahideen to just die. It might be that they're working for some other ruler right now, yeah. I will be going on the Hajj at some point as well, yeah. Once we have enough money, we can go on... We can undertake the Hajj. But we can't be at war, obviously. Or, well, not obviously, actually, but we can't be at war when that happens. Okay, this is almost done. I'll need to... I might hand the entire duchy off to somebody up there. Rather than do counties. Oh, you know what I didn't check was education focuses and stuff like that. I still think there needs to be epic war-winning music. It's so epic when we declare them. Yeah, you know, that's true. That is true. Mujahid Duo. Oh, because there's two of them. Oh my god. I was like, am I pronouncing it wrong? I am proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. For the longest time, I was hoping that good tutelage would be enough to teach Muhammad the intricacies of administration. All efforts have come to naught, however. Few would be impressed by his understanding of the subject, but he has at least developed a sound grasp on the basics of management and the beginnings of a sensible frugality. He is just a thrifty clerk. That is unfortunate. They grow up so fast. That they do. I really ought to look into our sons. As the fox disappears into the farmlands, I know that the quarry is lost. No. We dismount to let the horses rest, and Yasmin nods her head in sympathy. Next time, we'll get it. Just you wait. We'll get it. We'll get it next time. Alright, let's see. Our other sons, we have an 8-year-old. He's our own ward. What are we teaching him? He's pensive, with an education focus. It's not really our thing, though. It's not really our thing at all. OJR1990, thank you very much for subscribing. I do hope you're enjoying the show. Are you learning, son? Apparently not, yeah. My child, yes, yes. How shall we raise him? Oh my god, Natalie. The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the farmlands behind as the light fades from the sky. In spite of our difficulties along the way, the hunt went very well. Okay, we gained some prestige. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, let's check in on this. We only have 2 kids whose education we should take a look at. Charming. Okay, so intrigue focus for you. Who is your guardian? You have none. Well, let's go ahead and offer guardianship. Nothing great over here, unfortunately. Oh, no, sorry, he's receiving. I need to do it the other way around. This one always throws me off. This one always throws me off. Excuse me? Remove guardian? What? So retract guardianship, okay. Do we have anyone in our realm who is of high... In fact, do we have a vassal who is of high intrigue? Yes, this guy, 1724 over here. I suspect he's also our spy master. Where are you? Oh man, giving a son intrigue education is risky. It's a little risky. But it's what he's born for. It's what he's capable of already. Offer reward. Right. Remove guardian. My daughter and my son. Yes, I'm not particularly skilled in either kind of... I'm not really super great at anything, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Offer ward. Now, which one was it? Not my 8-year-old son. What is going on here? You're 8. You're not the one I'm looking at. You're 15. Oh, it's too late to give them a guardian, I'm pretty sure. It's too late to... No. What's going on? Alright, this is weird. This is throwing me off. Hang on a second. What is going on here? Over to our council. Offer ward. Yes. Yeah, that's weird. I can't see my son. Oh, he's landed. Right. I guess that must be it. Fair enough. Let's see if there's anyone in our court. 17 is not terrible. 17 is not terrible. 14. Yeah, looks like 17 is the way to go. Right up top over here. There we go. Sultana, my wife. Okay. She's a much better educator for this purpose. Does she already have too many? Yeah. My daughter and my son. Damn. They're too young for guardians. Remove guardian. Yep. My wife. Educate child. It's taking a couple steps. And where is my son? Nope. Still nothing. Still nothing. My wife. There we go. Wow, that took a couple steps. My apologies. Visigoth anxiety. Do not touch his culture. Keep him as he is. Maghrebi. This should work out. Intrigue, focus. She's decent at it. She's not great at it, but it'll have to do. She's also a genius, which helps, by the way. The kid being a genius helps, and I believe the guardian being having a trait helps as well. Okay, let's go ahead and send that proposal. And one more kid, I think. 8, yes. You are taking the education focus. Stewardship or learning? Sure, we can stick with learning. Let's check our vassals for a particularly learned individual. My brother-in-law, 25. Yeah, that seems pretty good to me. Offer making someone in his court the guardian. Yep, offer him a ward. That will be my son here. Sure. Seriously, you won't receive him yourself? How dare you? What an insult. What an insult. I just want him to have a good education. I just want him to have a good education. My son. There we go. That should do it. This guy's got a good learning as well. Send that proposal. Done. Learning is OP. Why? What happened, Nisarg? What did I miss? Must have missed something. I also need another spouse, don't I? I could take a look at some powerful alliances that could help us out. Don't think I'm in that much of a rush, though. We are still gaining piety. There's no good alliances to be made just quite yet. Let's end this war as well, and then we'll reorganize our holdings all at once. Move up to, say, here. And start taking over this territory. Alright, that took some effort. Educating our kids. These guys are going to form up over here. Good stuff. Education arrangement agreed. Above domain limit, I'm aware. Any other issues? Realm will lose land when vassal dies. That is an issue. Dude. Okay, he's 28. He's got some time. He's got some time, but let's just make sure... Let's just make 100% sure that he, under no circumstances, can become a knight. You stay put. Don't you dare. You can call your house member Sultan Ashraf to war. I can declare some new wars. Titles can be created. Okay. Transfer Sheikh Alblarion of Ifni. I guess it's to balance rightful heirs and stuff like that. Prisoners can be ransomed. We'll look at that after the wars are done. I don't want to lose anybody who's valuable. And low control in 9 counties. Wife, but you've got your lover. Oh god. No, I didn't, Nisarg. I actually didn't. I'm pretty cognizant of that stuff when I'm on live stream. What's up, Devin? What's throwing you off? What's throwing you off? All right, come on, form up over here, folks. Looks like their siege. Looks like they're abandoning their siege. See, if we arrive when the siege is still happening, then we become the defenders automatically. And since it is a forest, it is a huge bump to be the defender. Come on now. Form up over here. There we go. Get you guys together. Assign a commander here. Cool. Big drop there. Should be fine, though. Really? A balanced potential? I think not. Let's go ahead and come in from both sides. We can be a bit more patient over here. Ooh. Or perhaps we can't. Let's pull down to here. Let's go. I don't want to take needless losses. New cultural era. Your culture has joined the early medieval era. New innovations are available. Oh man, this is exciting. Stuff's going down. Stuff's going down. Pretty sure the game doesn't let you ransom and import prisoners. You should be able to. You should be able to. Okay, hold on. So barracks is almost done. There are 14 months, it'll be done. Public works is I'm trying to figure out if I want to complete all of the tribal era. Public works being from the prior era will have a natural improvement over time, natural research over time. Oh yeah, good point about the counselor. I will check on that right now, or in just a moment. But over here, see, mangonels are not a bad thing to have. Hereditary rule is not a bad thing to have. Get rid of Confederate partition. You know what? Let's do it. 44 years. I really hope our exposure focuses on hereditary rule as well, but I don't know the likelihood of that. Exposure is only for things that other people have as well. 44 years. Yikes. Gotta work on development to make that happen any faster. It won't be for us, but for our son or our son's sons. Jeez. True, Neil, but like, do we not also want to try and rush this hereditary rule? If I change my focus, barracks will go from taking 14 months to 2 years. Which, I mean, is fine. Because otherwise, hereditary rule will take 329 years. I feel like we should get to work on that sooner rather than later. Get wife to boost learning. Yeah, we could try that. Right now, she's helping us with our plot, though. For which I should actually perhaps take a look at inviting some people. Wally Manuel. A little bit of grease on those palms will do the trick, I think. Costing us a fair bit. So once we're done with this scheme, we'll have her help us with learning. Hey, Saketh, how's it going? How's it going? But yeah, maybe her helping us with learning will be good, because I think she's pretty good on that front as well. Yes, she is. Wow, man, this is a genius wife. Literally. Literally, she has a genius trait. No, Saketh, we did die. We did die in the middle of these, of the 2 wars we were fighting. Only a minor succession situation. Not the end of the world. We'll get that territory back one way or another. In fact, we might be just about to. We might be just about to. Alright, folks, let's form up. We'll push forward. Once we eliminate this army, we can spread out and kind of carpet siege, basically. Alright, let's go ahead and merge armies. Push up over here. Get the job done. Let's swap out the commander. We've got a better commander we can put in charge. A commander who does not like us. No alliance. Well, you have no one I can get married to. Don't be upset at me. You have no one I can get married to. You have no one my kids can get married to either. For an alliance, I mean. Still upset at me. Cool. Getting high crown authority is a good way of keeping your control as vassals can't fight each other. That's true as well. I should really take a look at moving up the chain here. Though, then we'll be dealing with liberty factions and things like that as well. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. One of our Ferris got wounded there. Not so ideal. And this battle will be fine despite the advantage really not being in our favor. Our counselor, right, I need to... Right. Our marshal of all people. Damn. Okay, from 22 to 18 is not the end of the world, and he's a powerful vassal. Let's give him this position here. Not ideal, but I'll take it. We took a lot of losses that battle. That's okay, though. Allied combatant slayed. My cousin. Too bad it's not this cousin. Well, this guy's a nephew, sorry. My cousin was slain. Enemy combatants captured. Ooh, captured Sheikh Miro of Majorca. That should get us a hefty fee. 140. Okay. Okay, that's not great, not terrible. We got a siege active over here already. All right, this war is basically done at this point. Oh, it would have been great had our father accomplished this task, but no. It was left to us. At least we can make him proud. I'm sure he is watching us. Smile on his face. As a former ally gets completely captured. Throwing 1 point into learning lets you get 35% faster fascinations. Is that the quote-unquote conversion rate there? I wonder if... Oh, it looks like they're dealing with some peasants as well. They're not going to have a good time at all this war. And how is our 2 months until this triggers? 58% success chance. That's not nearly enough. Iberia. Go ahead and get you involved over here. Come on now. Join me. 1 month left. 85%. That's a bit better. Let's go ahead and make sure our counselor is supporting our schemes. Yep. You're helping our court intrigue. Yep. I mean, unless I'm able to invite somebody else to this. Which I'm not. 85% chance we're going to have to take it. Oh, yeah, we will need it. We're about to get it, hopefully, if everything works out as it should. Right, the siege is almost done. These guys are just mopping up the peasants. It's not going to take them too long. There it is. With the recent upset among the peasants of Lisboa, one of my agents has presented a unique suggestion for taking care of Sultan Ashraf. With coin in the right pockets and agitators on every corner, we could stage an entire riot while the Sultan is passing through the streets. Time for some good old-fashioned mob rule. Haldor, this is me trying to kill my nephew over here. On my dad's passing, we managed to mostly take care of the succession situation, but unfortunately, Badajoz? I don't know. Unfortunately, we lost that sultanate to our nephew, a problem that will soon be taken care of. Eunice Beard, did I say that right? Hello, I was inspired by your campaign, so I started one as Al-Qasim of Gharb, but then I went to attack the Umayyad expecting the sultanate to join me, and it said you cannot call your liege as a vassal. You have to be allied, if that's what you mean. Invade North Africa next, you're saying? For me or for Eunice? If you can plot it, you can move your capital to Cordoba. Oh, my capital is already at Cordoba. We did that with Al-Qasim. All right, time for some good old-fashioned mob rule. Let's do it. Boom, baby, there it is. Sultan Ashraf is dead, beat and trampled by his own subjects. The agitated peasants went wild seeing their liege riding through the streets and tore both him and several of his Ferris from their mounts, beating them to death. What a note on which to subscribe. Bethany Rosier, thank you very much for subscribing. Many peasants were hanged, oh lord, including my agitators, which means it cannot be traced back to me. Wow. Never underestimate the power of the mob. Beautiful. That is beautiful. Boom, baby. There it is. Another thing to celebrate. The first army of Lisboa over here can be disbanded, I would say. It's okay. We don't need 3 more knights and 3 levies or whatever it was. Nice. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. We've basically restored our father's... Yeah, it is an ugly way to go, yeah. Trampled to death. It had to be done. Oh, man. I might actually make that into a mug or something. Jazzy B. I do. It's got a ring to it. All right. That's... that feels great. I'm really happy about that, actually. And in fact, because of succession, all the kingdom creation has been taken care of as well. So we should be able to establish our empire as soon as we have enough money. First, we need some land. An unfortunate accident. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, playing in Iron Man mode to get the achievements is nice for this stream. All right, we're good. I'm gonna maybe split up and chase after these troops. And I don't have any commanders who are good at sieges, unfortunately. What is Denmark doing here? Denmark's doing what Denmark does. Unlock a new perk for the stewardship lifestyle. I mean, one way or another, you're going to get the Norse down over here. I'm just glad it's not as bad as I've seen elsewhere. West Francia is also down here as well. So we're going to have to deal with that. All right, popular figurehead. Helps with popular opinion. Wonderful. Oh, sorry, centralization first. Fine. Then popular figurehead, and then divided attention. Should be good for us. Let's go ahead and get our wife. Let's see, actually. Let's see. So hereditary rule will take 43 years. If she helps us with patronage... 33 years? That's a whole 10 years. That's a whole 10 years. And there are other ways she can help us. Again, manage domain is not bad either. But... We'll be making more than enough money once this war is done. I think 33 years... Do you guys think we can live that long? That would mean living until 90. 90. Oof, I don't know. I don't know. Well, we could try it. That would be ideal. Just avoid the whole partition situation. Though, of course, by that time, we'll have the empire established as well. Al-Qasim, memories of our father. Comes of age. I can't believe this might be his kid. I am proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards careful planning, such as Al-Qasim, can come to truly understand its uses. Now, it's harder to say, however. Everything that is tasked of him is done by others before he gets to it, and he never tells petty lies the way he used to. Perhaps he was not as clever as he seemed, after all. Excuse me? Elusive shadow. I mean, he's got that intrigue, though, right? Oh, God, right? They weren't... Yeah, there we go. 16's not terrible. That's not terrible. But now he can be married off, perhaps for an alliance. Anywhere we can find a powerful alliance, potentially. Because the further north we go... he takes after his grandfather. Intriguing. True. True. Ilya Biskup, thank you for subscribing. And Sergio Pereira, thanks for subscribing as well. Hope you all are enjoying the show. Folks, we have crossed that 200 viewer mark. Thank you very much for joining me on this lovely Tuesday. If you are enjoying the show, folks, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps me make a call with regards to live streaming more or less, or what to live stream. So don't hesitate to let me know. Now, what might be a good idea to do, actually, let me check real quick. My eldest son, he is betrothed to somebody who is comely. My hope is that we get that into our dynasty. Our Prince Al-Qasim is quick, so that's good. Let's see if we can't get another trait into our family. Hale, quick, intelligent. Would like someone of age. I would like this marriage to happen sooner rather than later. I don't think we need to rely on too many alliances or anything. Asiman bint Luki Hafsid is an option. Get that Hale in here. Sure. A little bit on the older side, not the end of the world. Here we can make an alliance with the Mosque of Gredos. Gredos? Up over here. One of our small vassals. This isn't an alliance marriage. Let's go with this. Let's get that Hale going. Make sure it's not matrilineal by mistake. Medium chance of children? Sure. Let's get them started, right? Send that proposal. The Aghlabid Empire. Yeah, I mean, these guys look like a valuable potential ally. But don't think, unless we have a daughter, we'll be able to. Not yet, at least. Also, I mean, I might want to actually capture, like, conquer them. Ease! How's it going, buddy? I hope you're having a good day, man. Just joining in. Renown is over 1,000, so it could unlock another dynasty trait. I believe we are at the next step for that, which will cost 2,000, unless I want to settle for one of these. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Popular opinion, extra prowess, and knight effectiveness. I mean, again, blood was our father's choosing. At 2,000, congenital traits are more likely to stick around, if that's where we're headed. Courtier and guest opinion. Better guests will be attracted. Desirable match helps with marriage acceptance. Bounteous loins helps with fertility. I wouldn't mind working towards... I don't know, actually. I'm not 100% sold on what a boy would do. Oh, I see ease. Was there a fire to put out? Thank you, good sir. Wait for 2K? Yeah, I think I will. It'll just give us one more option to think about. Try and get the areas around the Mediterranean. You mean as allies? Yeah, I mean if they can ship across. Now, if we do, when we declare war, I wish I could. I think we can take on West Francia on our own. We have to worry about their allies, though, I think. I can't check yet what their strength will be. Didn't the game tell you last time the Angel of Death would be near your character? Yes, Dave Punk. That character has actually passed away. We are his son now. We had a minor succession situation. Can't call it a crisis. We took care of it pretty quickly. And we continue our father's wars in the hopes of gaining some prestige and some land. This war is almost done as well. Should give us a nice, hefty chunk of territory. Let's go ahead and crush this foolish army over here. But let's split in half first. Now, hopefully... no, okay. Hang on a second. Let's go ahead and... Okay, let's group you guys up. Let's go ahead and organize this a bit. I want my onagers, however that's said, and a handful of levies up over here. Now, let's keep you guys back in here. You guys will take on a commander... Grandmaster Ahmad of the Mujahideen, sure. Head them down over here, while the other army is going to come down over here and crush these guys. Can we put you in charge? Yes, we can. There we go. Much more powerful. Excellent. Yeah, I need to handle this. I'm just waiting for this war to end. Oh, ease, I see. Fair enough, fair enough. Shrad Good, thank you very much for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying the show. Oh, look at these cowards fleeing. Probably trying to strike these guys down. Warfare is good if you're bored with the Blood Path. I wouldn't say I'm bored with it. Ooh. Well, too late now. We've locked ourselves in. This isn't as ideal. If I head down over here, if we arrive in time, we'll be okay. They were smart. While I was looking away, they pulled back to... It's gifts, yeah. They pulled back to the hills, which is problematic for us. Helps their defensive capabilities. So let's go ahead and get down over here and hopefully not suffer too heavily here. Come on, in come the reinforcements. Didn't necessarily need to do that, but I'd rather play it safe there. As Sultan, I have been obliged to attend a local sparring tournament, but the contestants have been delayed. The tourney won't start for at least another hour. Looking around, I noticed Wali Tuma of Castelblanco sitting under a nearby pavilion, clearly bored halfway to death. On the other hand, this could be a good opportunity to eavesdrop on the conversation of other attendees. Spend some time and make a friend? Discover a random secret from inside the realm? Or have wasted enough time on this disaster? Now, let's try and make friends, right? We're the new Sultan. We should definitely try and... make friends and things like that. Wali Tuma, are you... I mean, he's old. This guy's... Man, in our old age, we're just trying to make friends. The Mosque of Castelblanco. He's not the most important person or anything, but it's nice to have friends. When he dies, it'll give us more stress, but it is nice to have friends. Let's go with that. After executing a bunch of people. I'm not that bad. Child benefits from spouse's tutelage, that's good. Learned of Hakam's lover secret. Ooh, my spy master. Good stuff. I have a secret on my spy master. We can blackmail them for a hook. I mean, they might deny it, obviously. We'd get a weak hook. But that is something we might... Hopefully we never have to use. Eavesdrop. Oh, Lord. Hopefully we never have to use it, but if we do, we can. Alright, let's go ahead and send these guys up over there. We can stay down over here, continue the siege. It's fine, one way or another. This war is almost done as well. Jazzy B, thank you very much. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. Thanks for joining in. Glad you could. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. Yikes. This war is blowing up. A question of loyalty. Oh no. Oh no. My wife, Sultana Luisa, is with child, and I should be overjoyed. However, she has been acting strange, and I cannot shake the feeling that something is wrong. Am I really the father as she claims, or has she betrayed our marriage? I think I should look into this discreetly. Again, we're paranoid, right? So it makes sense for us to look into it. It looks like Marco Cortese. I hope I said that right. You're having some succession issues. Oh, with Scandinavian election, I had 3 different successors, so I lost everything. Oh, man. Oh, Onager Dragonfey, is that right? I think it's Onager. Oh, my God. There's so many... I think it's Onager. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Catapult, there. Yeah, this is the other side of being betrayed in marriage. I will look into this discreetly. Syraxis, thank you very much for subscribing. I do hope you're enjoying. This is concerning. This is concerning. We need to do a little bit of swapping around over here at the very least and see if it'll help us. Let's see if we can get a different commander up over here. It will... No, they have a better commander up over here, eh? Okay, this is not ideal. Let's go ahead and... split off a new army. It'll include our knights, because I don't think I can pull these guys back in time. This battle will start in 12 days. We will arrive here in 35 days. Arrive here in 13 days. Arrive there in 12 days. Ooh, could we make it? Could we make it? We can try, but at the same time, we should push up over here just in case we don't make it. And it looks like this whole first army of Barcelona is going to cause us some trouble over here. That is not ideal. That is not ideal. What is going on over here? The Holy War for the Sheikhdom of Leda. Well, later on, we're going to have to take that responsibility on. Oh, gotcha, Dave Punked. Well, let me know if you have any more questions, and I'm sure chat will help as well. Suspicions laid to rest. Well, this is promising. It seems that my fears may have been unfounded. Despite every effort on the part of my spies, I have found no indication that Sultana Luisa has been unfaithful. Unfortunately, she has found out about my suspicion and is very disappointed in me. Of course I trusted you all along, my dear. None of my wives have ever done this to me. No. It's our other wife, by the way, not our primary spouse. Ah, she's a little upset at us. Yeah, we are low on supplies over here. Over here as well. The war is so close to done. It's so close to done. Oh, look at that. We did manage to get away. Cool. Well, let's push in. Let's eliminate this army because they can be a bit of a threat. And let's go ahead and pull you down over here to get a siege going. Let's go. Up we go. Sultana and Spy Master cooperate. Hold on. Which Sultana? The one that was maybe cheating on me? No, it's not. It's not. Yes, Ease. Great call. Folks, if you aren't in the Discord already, link should be popping up in chat in just a moment. There it is. And you can also find a link in the description down below if you're watching the VOD. Ooh, Lucidio was maimed. That's pretty bad. Oh yeah, this battle is done though. Rolled through, no trouble there. Pull you down over here. Keep these guys up over here, close to the front. This war is almost done. Yeah, it's the value of being Dynasty Head, isn't it? Being able to disinherit. Oh. And even then, despite our best attempts, these guys are trying to relieve the fort in Zaragoza, which is annoying. We'll be fine. I think we'll be done here first, and we should be able to respond pretty quickly. Hopefully the siege will have some events that'll hurry it along. These guys, what are they doing? Trying to get down over here? Oh, look at that. Dealing with the armies of Barcelona, it seems. Yeah, we're good. We're good. This war is almost done. War is almost done. You know, one thing I do wish I did more of was take a look at how our knights and stuff performed after a battle. Let me know if y'all are interested in that kind of stuff. I personally love the stories that can get born out of that. My brother-in-law died. But yeah, I like the stories that can come out of battles and whatnot. So let me know if y'all are interested in that as well, because I will read more into that stuff if interest is there. Wow, my war target died, but this is just a war for a duchy, so we don't have to worry about the shenanigans we got with Galicia. This is not bad. This is not bad. He has been replaced, and pretty soon he'll be replaced again. Alright, job is almost done here. Those guys pull back from the siege. Yeah, let's rush this war to its end. And then deal with a lot of the work that needs to be done. No, Syraxis, I am not Al-Qasim. I am not Al-Qasim. I am his son. Again, we had a slight partition issue, but we very quickly took care of that. To make my vassal Emir Wittericho more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment in my next missive to his court. I will be sure to mention his... What is he? What is he? He's possessed? What? When did this happen? He's also a schemer. I should be a little worried about him. Assertive presence. Or I'll keep it short and professional. He is brave, he's arrogant, and he's diligent. Yeah, I suppose I could do the assertive presence. Sure. Sure. Hopefully he'll like that compliment. Could go horribly wrong. Our recent correspondences has been a source of joy for me. I cannot help but think that we might both benefit from increased communication. That is excellent. That is excellent. I mean, yeah, he's a pretty powerful vassal. Hang on now. 10% contribution, 20% contribution. Oh, of course, not rightful liege. We'll have to sort that. Well, hold on. I understand I have kids, but there are more important things to deal with right now. Get those children away from me. What is this man? Who would be his rightful liege? The Kingdom of Valencia. If I make that title and give it to myself, then we'll be getting a lot more soldiers off of him. Kingdom of Valencia. Well, once we finish this war, we'll be able to do that with enough money. Al-Qasim, how old did he get? That's a good question. Let's check, actually. I forget now. Lineage. Al-Qasim died at 78. He died, by the way, he died because of complications from obesity ease, just to let you know. We threw a feast, and then, like, shortly after that, he died. Shortly after that, he died. McKenna Mao, thank you very much for subscribing. I do hope you're enjoying the show. And now let's look at my babies. We'll take a look at forming the Kingdom of Valencia after this war, then. Praise Allah, Louisa has given birth to 2 perfect little children. Who will you become, my dears, and what shall I call you? Oh no, another son. Ezra and Asenith. Let's go after an ancestor. Miyasa. Sure, let's go with Miyasa here. And what about for Ezra? Idris, Yahya. Sure, how about Yahya? That was our grandfather's name, if I'm not mistaken, right? That was our... Oh, man. Yeah, Sultan Yahya is our grandfather's name. I like that. May you grow strong and wise. Killed by cholesterol, man. Cholesterol, more like cholesterol. Hey, oh God. Do I feel bad about that? Not at all. This war has been won. Beautiful. Go to enforce our demands. We get all of this beautiful territory. Prince Gabriel stays our vassal. Again, that is our brother. That is our brother, or half-brother, who was disinherited. The question is, actually... Hang on a second. Hang on a second. The Emirate of Aragon, right? Okay, it does include this territory. I was wondering if, like... if I could snatch more land, but no. Let's go ahead and enforce these demands. Gain a weak hook on Prince Gabriel. That's good. Gain some fame. Excellent. Yep. Let's go for it. Oh, a Saket. That would have been good, too. I wouldn't recommend making a kingdom before you are an empire. Well, we are Confederate partition, so the kingdom is going to be made either way. But yes, I would like to make the empire first. We have enough kingdom titles, and we can make the empire first. Let's go ahead and enforce these demands. Hopefully, that's enough territory. Greetings, Sultan Idris of Idrisid. May you live in harmony and contentment. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. Good. So be it. There it is. We continue to grow. We're reaching the mountains. Well, we have reached the mountains, in fact. Are we big enough? No, we're just short. 9 more. That's why I wanted to take all the territory here. 9 more counties is all we need, but it looks like the Kingdom of Asturias is ripe for another war, potentially. We still have a truce. We still have a truce up there. They are the only major force left over here. I could try and offer vassalage to some people, but unlikely that they will join us. Very unlikely they would join us, yeah. Nisarg, you're headed out. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you enjoy the show. Marco, that's for Kingdom Wars specifically. For Invade Kingdoms is all I've seen. Yeah. And yes, folks, if you are enjoying the Crusader Kings on the channel and you would like to see more of it and you would like to see more live streaming, drop a like and let me know. It does make a big difference. Thanks, Ease. Yeah, I guess we could do some small wars. Let's just quickly check on our offensive war situation here. -18 is not that bad. Go escort Denmark out of there. I mean, yeah, that's maybe not a bad idea. It's not as much territory, though. How long does our truce with Asturias last over here? 943. 2 more years. We can wait 2 more years. See, because if we go to war with these guys, we'll be able to have 1 war that gives us all the territory we need. No, actually, we wouldn't be. Bah. That's too bad. That's too bad. Is there anyone else's claims I could push? It has to be within the Iberian Peninsula. It has to be within what is considered Hispania. Asturias holds this as well. I guess we could hit up Navarra first. These guys are nothing. I'm surprised they won't even accept vassalage. All right, but first of all, let's go ahead and disband our armies. We have to if we're going to declare a new war. This one was wonderfully won. The Emirate of Aragon over here belongs to my half-brother. That is fine. He's a good diplomat, not a very good steward. Oh, what's up with my sister-in-law? Who is the jailer here? Whoa. Oh, right. My sister-in-law is an adulterer, and my half-brother decided that was not okay. I understand I have kids, but there are more important things to deal with now. Things Miss Elite doesn't want to hear. Oh, Lord. Is that the man you want to be? Hey, man. A king of multiple kingdoms and a sultan. If it's lagging for you right now, folks, try refreshing. It looks like everything's clear on my end in terms of the connection and all. So try a hard refresh. And that should do the trick. Matthias, thank you very much for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying the show, buddy. Let's see what it could be on, if it's anything on my end. I got stream health is excellent, so claims YouTube and Streamlabs over here. Let me know if that lag continues, folks. I'll keep an eye out on it. That's strange. Happening out of nowhere. But as I keep an eye on chat, I'm also going to go ahead and take care of our, well, dungeon, first of all. I believe our dread is still pretty high up, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Wally Theo de Gislo. Go ahead and randomly drops me out of live segment to -10 or 15 minutes. That is a YouTube thing, yes, for sure. Yeah, refreshing should do the trick, hopefully. All right, Wally, can we ransom you? Yes, we can. 50 gold is not bad. Consider them war reparations. Mundir, can we ransom you? Cannot afford, and you will not accept. Well, you might be on the chopping block, or the burning block, as the case might be. Captain Zoan, Band of the Brigand Emperor. Oh, interesting. He's a mercenary leader. Ransom him for a weak hook? Nope, not interested. Shake up Eterna, ransom you for 50. Don't mind if I do. Zil over here. No one wants you, buddy. Carlos says. Does Carlos says? Nope. Carlo dies. Sisenda Beges. Who are you, Jatabid? Don't have the money for it. Not going to send you away just yet. King Berenguel. Now, this guy, actually, we're going to go ahead and keep him. Because in our next war against Asturias, King Berenguel should be an advantage for us, having him in our prisons. Iana over here, can we ransom you off? Nope. Ransom you off? Nope. How about you, Randa bint Hilal? Nah, looks like we're not going to have any luck here with ransoming. Oh, hello. Nice, this worked out. Just as I said, we're not going to have any luck. Send you off. Oh, for a favor. This could be interesting. But it's not like I can steal vassals or anything like that. I could use her to help me on an assassination plot. Declan Fallon, thank you very much for subscribing. I do hope you're enjoying the show, buddy. With golden obligations, you're better off ransoming for hooks and then calling in the hooks for money. Do we have golden obligations? Let me check here. I do. All right. Well, the problem is, though, golden obligations, if you have a hook on somebody who's poor, you're not going to get any money. So that's something to consider as well. Let's see. If I go ahead and... Yeah, no. I can also demand conversion, let's not forget. Which is maybe something to consider. For, like, heirs and stuff. That keeps slipping my mind. Let's ransom you, though. 50 gold is not a bad idea. Further down, we've got more. Can't ransom you just quite yet. Can ransom you for 50 gold. You're not the heir or anything yet. Go for it. Nope, can't afford the full fee. Then you're not going to get them for free. So Wally up over here, imprisoned by me, obviously. Can't afford it. He is my vassal and my prisoner. Why do we throw him? He's a known criminal, allowing me to punish him without being viewed as a tyrant. Alright, well, who is his heir if he's my vassal? Oh, he just owns, like, a small... No, he... Okay, he owns this Walaya over here. Okay, the city. Interesting. That's an interesting situation to be in. Who else do we have over here? All these older folks as well. Probably ransom some of them off, maybe somewhere, anywhere. No. Save ourselves some clicks over here. No money to be made. I mean, again, I could send these guys off for favors, but if they have no money, then it's pointless because I can't use... I mean, they might be broke because they're staying, you know, in my jail cell. All right, let's experiment a little bit. Who are you? No one important. No one important. I'd much rather execute them and get the dread I need. Ransoms. Nah, looks like we're not going to have any luck over here. All right, well, we've got enough earnings already. I think we're okay with that. And starting from the bottom of the list, Malika, Kawurdid, Insane Atheist. Are you anybody important? Don't look to be. Don't look to be anybody important. And so, let's get the steak ready. Yeah, I'll be fine. I hope. Umayyad Dynasty. Yeah, we'll be fine. Done. And that should be enough for our dread. Almost. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that for now. And we got to manage our domain as well. A lot of criminals have their titles revoked without causing tyranny. That's true. I could do that as well. Could do that as well. Just revoke his title. Oh. Oh, right. I don't have limited crown authority. Right. Good thought. Good thought. But unfortunately, no can do. All right. So this belongs to you. Eventually, I'll give my half-brother the Kingdom of Valencia when we form it. But I don't think we'll be forming that yet. Costs a fair bit of gold, and I would much rather spend that gold on forming the Empire of Hispania. A fair bit of gold we need to get through another war. Over here, the duchy, which should exist. No, does it? Does this duchy seriously not exist, Leon? It does not. Oh man, another title I have to create for 250. I might do that and give it to one of my vassals. 250 is not that bad. How can you guarantee to our heir to have a good reputation among vassals? There's not much you can do on that front. You just make sure, like, you could train them to have a high diplomacy, educate them appropriately, match religions and things like that. There's that kind of stuff. There's that kind of stuff you can do. All right, let's give all the territory over here. I'm not going to spend the money on forming the duchy proper, but who do I give this territory to? Give it to another one of my sons. A forgiving fool. He's impatient, he's fickle, and he's pensive. I want to make sure it's somebody who will, you know, grow up to be worth something. Curious. Okay, we could help his diplomacy, I guess. Ideally, it'd be someone who will have a good stewardship or a good marshal. We could also take a look at somebody in our court. Oh, this guy's our prisoner, though. We got a lot of prisoners. I feel like we have more prisoners than we have court members, honestly. Ooh, Adnan Bakalid. 22 marshal. A high marshal means more troops. A high stewardship means more money. Gotta politic a little bit, right? Gotta politic a little bit. No one with high stewardship. 16. Oh, that's my wife, though. Can't give women territory, not under this culture group and stuff. This guy might be leaving our court if we don't give him territory. I think 22. Yeah, let's give this guy some land. He's a lunatic, but clearly a capable warrior and a decent diplomat. So his lunacy is what? Just a perception? This man is Zaidi and Maghrebi. Yes, well deserving of land. Let us raise someone from the ground up. Yeah, you've missed a couple of wars and some good expansion, I would say. Islamic empires can have huge families. It generally pays to give territory to your family since they should have the same culture and religion as you. Right, but this man over here has a really good marshal. The thing is, I want to save, once we become the empire, I want to give kingdom titles to my family. And then we can call them with full force into our wars and stuff. And then, of course, land beyond our own conquests as well, right? Eventually, down over here, I might give stuff to my family rather than just hog everything for myself. So you, go ahead and grant titles. The raising of a new vassal, indeed. All this territory over here takes us to 8 out of 7. 160 opinion for 50 years. This guy will never be upset at us. Damn. The thing is, our son doesn't get any of that, obviously. We could give him this sheikdom as well. Let's give them all to him. Make one man very powerful and very happy. And yes, the YouTube Sarko, today we are going for another hour. 3 hours of Crusader Kings 3. And then tomorrow we'll be back at the same time with Battle Brothers for 2 hours. I feel like that's a nice length of time for Battle Brothers, and 3 hours is a nice length of time for Crusader Kings. At least that's how I feel. Yeah, he's a good vassal. That's a good marshal. His stewardship is really poor, but we'll make do, and hopefully he'll have good kids and stuff as well. We should look into that. Grant you these titles? Yes. It always throws me off when the color changes like that. Adnan Bakalid became your vassal. Beautiful. Oh, I should have arranged his marriage first. God, I knew that too. I knew it, but I was just like, let's move on. All right, it's fine. Hopefully he'll find himself a good... No, he's not gonna find himself a good wife. Knowing my luck. Get rid of these pins. Emir Wataricho is happy with us. It's good. Birkanid, why do you not like us? Title claimant, what are you gonna do? We could try swaying him after this sway is done. Sure. And I suppose we should prepare for another war, actually. The Emirate of Navarra has no friends or anything. We can declare this war. Help push Sheikh Theodorico's claims. He will remain our vassal. Well, he'll become our vassal. He's just a court member right now. It'll cost us some prestige, but we'll have a new vassal. We'll have a hook on him, and we'll have some more land. I was mass executing when you left, and I was mass executing when you came back. Yeah, we've just been mass executing for an hour straight. Yeah, sure, let's go ahead and declare this war. Should be a quick one. 750 prestige, though, is a lot to spend for one county, is my only hesitation there. That's my only hesitation there. And up over here, obviously, we can't declare the war unless... we're willing to break the truce, which is probably not a good idea. We just have to be a bit patient. Sure, Navarra, you know what? We'll do a regular conquered county, and we'll give it to Sheikh Theodorico afterwards. I can't waste prestige like that. Let's go for it. Arrange a strong marriage for your new vassal with a good steward. Yeah, I wish I'd done that before I'd married him off, Louise. That would have been smart. Unfortunately, no options in my own court for him to get married to. That was a mistake on my part. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Let's go ahead and move this rally point up over here. Let's make this war a quick one. It'll be a little pricey, but make it a quick one. Declare this war. Conquer your county. Oh, I see. This whole thing is a duchy. No, just the county. Declare that war. 131 soldiers. I wish they would just accept vassalage, you know? We're so much more powerful than them. So much more powerful than you. Just give up. Good. Raise all here. And that's enough. We don't need too many more. Push in. Make quick work with them. Yeah, exactly. Don't waste that that duchy war. Yeah, for sure. I was just taking a look around to see what was going on. Wow, really? Amazing. That must be the fastest war we've fought. That must be the fastest war we've fought. The music isn't even done yet, and that war is over. Enforce our demands. Okay, actually, first let me check how much money we could gain in terms of loot over here. 15 gold. You know what? It's not worth it. Let's just enforce our demands over here. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. To the vile Sultan Idris, may you be soon up alive in the belly of a dead camel. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. Blink and you'll miss it. Yeah, absolutely. Speed run. Well, that was good. I would say that was good. Let's go ahead and who was it we were going to give that land to? There was somebody who had a claim to this territory, right? If we check through here, claimants, vassals, unpressed, pressed. I wish it would tell me who is my guest here. I wouldn't mind giving it to him. Oh, right, of course, my own kids, obviously. Amelia, Count. No, that's not his name. None of these are their names. Prince Al Qasim, like my son. Yeah. Where'd he go? Where'd you go, buddy? What is this claim of yours? Sheikhdom of Dakla. No. A lot of these guys have a lot of claims. Damn, does anybody remember his name? Got him while he was rallying. Yeah, he was just putting his troops together right at the border. What a fool. What a fool. Let's go ahead and disband this army. Damn. Okay, well, if anyone can remember the guy's name, let me know and we'll put him in charge. That was my intent. Should have pinned him. That wouldn't be a bad idea. That wouldn't be a bad idea. We can move on to another war down over here. Conquer this county as well. Another 150. Move this down over here. These guys are already seeing some trouble with some peasants. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Speed run, as y'all said. This will be our objective. Nothing else we can do. Confirm that. Declare that war. Raise all of our soldiers, except not actually. And let's head on down. Like father, like son. He's the brother of the guy you just took the title from. Okay. The brother of the guy I just took the title from. Was his name Theodos? No. Oh, this guy. Yes. Thank you. Wonderful. Go ahead and grant you the title. Over here. You know, having a hook on him would have been good, actually, because then we could have demanded his conversion. He might still. He'll like us after this. But sure, let's go ahead and give you the mosque as well as the sheikhdom. Yep, it's fine by me. Reduces our domain size as well. Good. Thank you for that. That helps a lot. Could I demand his conversion? He might accept. 82% chance. If he declines, he'll be upset at me. Let's try it. I just gifted him territory. He will follow me into the light. Excellent. Blessed be Allah. Wonderful. Wonderful. Come on down over here. Finish this war quickly as well, hopefully. If we actually end the battle in the early battle phase... Oh, okay, we killed Tybalt. I was worried we lost Ferris. Nah, well, we won that battle quite heftily, but... Unfortunately, things won't end that fast. Sultana Elvira is pregnant once more. Let's crush these peasants. Show them a new lord has arrived in town. There it is. This war is done. Hang on a second. You now control Najera. Oh, because they had already completed the siege. They just needed a little bit more time, I guess. Another war done. Swiftly. Let's enforce these demands. So be it. Loathsome, he calls me. Loathsome. We're moving fast. The unstoppable march of mad Maghrebis will be spreading like wildfire into Christian Europe. Sorry, excuse me. Christian Europe is what I meant, I suppose. All right, good stuff. This is going quite well. We have a couple of truces here. These guys up until 946. These guys up until 943, right? So maybe a couple of years of peace. Not going to declare war on West Francia, but Evora over here. What do you say about vassalage? No? I will teach you your place, buddy. If I improve relations a little bit, I might be able to convince him. Though he is at war right now, so it's not possible. It'd be nice to do some of it diplomatically, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the man doesn't have many years left. He's getting the job done. Disband this army. What war are you fighting right now? Defending against Jarl Gregor's. Okay. No, listen. We have enough territory here belonging to the Danes. More than enough. I can't have you losing that war. Let's adjust our rally point to over here and prepare another declaration. Conquer your county. Seize the sheikdom. Right, because it de jure, whatever you want to do, it belongs to us, so we never need claims anymore. The fastest draw in the west, Sultan Idris. Her being pregnant reminds me of the first two sons. Listen, we don't talk about their... Listen, there are kids. I don't know what you're talking about. Conquer the county over here. Let's go for it. Boom. Raise all, except not actually. Move on down. This is the year of wars, 941. War after war after war. And another quick victory for us, I think, after the siege is done. Is Asturia at war with West Francia? No, peasant rebellions. Waldensian uprising and a peasant uprising. They're in trouble, though. Oh. This must be internal fighting. My brother created a cadet branch. Fair enough. Gabrielid, after his own self. It's a little, oh, hey, 1337. Love that number. That's a little, full of himself, but fair enough. Sheikdom of Biskra. Where is that? Down over here. We're a ways away from having to deal with that. Alright, good stuff. Continue to sway this man. Let's take a look at some of our other vassals, though. Where we're the rightful liege, ideally. Yeah, let's improve our relations with you. So we can get some more troops off of them. Inherited the mosque. Down over here, we can hand this off to a low noble. What else did I inherit just now? Because that number just went up again. Oh, that must be because of this, actually. Right. Najera and Arnado. We could give that to the same guy over here. Is he any good? Not really. So, no. No. I need better... My brother-in-law over here, I could give him some territory. He's got decent stewardship. His wife has decent martial. Speedy Sultan Swift Sword Idris. If you keep continuing these streams, there will truly be a lore created around these children. New viewers won't know the truth. Oh man, ain't that the truth. I wish the family tree was a thing. I wish at the end of like a game you could see the family tree and learn the truth and all that. That'd be pretty fun. Alright, listen, this guy's pretty good. Grant him some more titles. He's my brother-in-law. Give him some more strength. I feel like that's not bad. He's 68 though. How is your son? He could be a learned individual. He's already about to gain territory anyway. I like when vassals have their land together. It also tends to make them a bit more aggressive. They will try and, you know, like gain more territory on their own and things like that. So fine, let's go ahead and give it to him. He served us well. Soria and Najera up over here. Yeah. Served us and our father well, I suppose I should say. And again, now we're heading into the realm of looking for... should have been a bit more wary of our domain holding situation, but that's okay. Evora will solve that. But yeah, once we... I need to stop having kids. Saba and Rafiq. Let's go with... what was it? Adram, was it? Just a reference to our Bannerlord playthrough that we're doing. With a tired yet blissful smile, Elvira presents me with two perfect little boys. Who will you become, my dears? And what shall I call you? And just like that, perfect timing, Jeremiah Carter joins in as our latest member. Welcome. A warm welcome to Jeremiah, the Warden of the Knight's Leap. Make sure you join our Discord as well if you haven't already, buddy. Link is in the description down below. You can get your title over there as well. But yes, folks, let's drop those flags, drop those E's. Let us welcome Jeremiah Carter warmly as we can to the knighthood, I suppose. Right, you know what, there was a long time request of Ali. I'm gonna go with Ali, fine, Ali Ababwa, there you go. It's been a long time request, so that is perfectly reasonable. Ali Ababwa. We can, Ali works. Let's go with, I just don't know if Ababwa means anything. Fine, may you grow strong and wise. The succession is safe, you don't say. You don't say, I'd say it's more than safe, honestly. Honestly, way more than safe. Alright, this war is almost done. There it is. Enforce these demands, gain that fame, gain that territory. Calling me obnoxious. Obnoxious. As for those of you who are asking how we stop recruiting the whole thing, what you can do is you can click raise all here. And what will happen is an initial group will come with all your men-at-arms and knights and stuff. Then if you control and right-click to give a move order, holding down control will stop the rest of the army from forming up. That's how you do that. Let's go ahead and disband this army over here. And I think now is time for peace before we can declare war on Asturias again. Because again, offensive wars, yeah, they're hurting our relations a bit. So let's go ahead and have a little bit of time of peace. Oh, right, of course, I shouldn't have disbanded the army. We are technically at war with Denmark. Technically. We'll see if they come for us. We're defending this war, right? Yeah. I'm not going to ship all the way up to Denmark to war this war. Yes, that too, Syraxis, yes. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up the pace a little bit. We're fine for our holdings. Can we host? No, we can't. Work off some stress. Sure, let's work off some stress. We're not that stressed out, but I want to see what this decision does for us. We gain a sweaty stench for a year. Man, nothing eases the mind like a raised pulse and a healthy sweat. I will work my body until my mind is more at ease. I'm going to wait until I'm a bit more stressed out if we're going to do that. How many counties are left? Let's take a look over here. Ooh, good stuff. My son over here should be pretty well smartened up. What am I looking for here? Hispania. We need 6 more. Yeah, that makes sense. I was like, hang on a second. Did that number change? No. We need 6 more. So a war with Asturias should do the trick. We might have to do a double war again with the Salamid as well as Asturias. Ooh, Barcelona is making some gains over here. That will bring West Francia into our territory. This is not good. That is not good. Popular figurehead over here. And then divided attention soon. Ooh, Al-Qarawiyyin University in Fez. I don't think it is a decision. Let's see. Fez over here. Not available. I wonder if I do need to have found university first. Yes. Looks like that is one of the universities we can build. Unfortunately, I don't have the prerequisites for it. Damn. That's quite a bit of prerequisites, actually. Quite a bit. Okay, relative time of peace. What needs doing in this relative time of peace? What important issues do we have? Low control, actually, that's something I really should look into. Low control of Corona? You don't say. God damn it. 6 over here, 39, 24, 0. Evora we just took, obviously, so let's go ahead and take care of that, because low control means fewer soldiers, and that's obviously a problem. We have some people who can be ransomed, can't afford the full 145, so not happening right now. We're holding on to you for upcoming war. You as well can't afford. Man, these are some good ransoms. These are some good ransoms. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Heir is 4th in line for a title. 1st in line for the Bakalid Emirate. Well, that's our own territory, so can't really, no real point getting excited about that. And our half-brother over here, we have that weak hook that we can use, but I don't intend to. Not just quite yet. Not until we're desperate for money. Development has to be 40. Yeah, it'll take a long time to set that up. I think it has to be like an early goal that you want to get if you're trying to establish that. Okay, I'm actually a little worried about this war. I'm actually a little worried about this war. Because if Barcelona expands its holdings down over here, The next war we fight will be... Well, one of the upcoming wars we fight will be against West Francia. We won't need to establish our empire. And also, it seems they're inferior to us, even with their one ally. So, okay, fair enough. It will be a kingdom invasion, you bet. It will be a kingdom invasion. County of Coimbra. Can't declare war on these guys yet anyway. Oh, what happened here? Santiago received its independence. They will not accept an offer of vassalage. Different faith, different culture. 1k gold of 1k gold, you're saying. Yeah, we're getting there. But again, we need this war to happen. And our truce lasts until 943 October. Oh, we're just a year away. Not that far away at all. Good stuff. Oh, the Danes have arrived. Surely you're starving if you marched down here. Yeah, 5% attrition a month. They have no supplies. They'll die off. You have some children who need guardians. Good spot. Thank you very much. That's, again, I wish that was a separate indicator. Do you already have a guardian? You do. Okay. Family. Our daughter over here. She is bossy. Could get her martial training right now. Unfortunately, not quite worth it. Go ahead with a stewardship focus, and let's go ahead and hopefully find a someone who can educate you properly. Did they change how educating children works with the latest patch? Let's go ahead and find character. I want top realm, high stewardship, offer ward. There we go. Yeah, see, I gotta do it this way. Fair enough. It works fine. It's not the end of the world. It's just a little weird, I guess. But yeah, send them over. We'll accept, of course. Send that proposal over. Who controls Santiago? I will check in just a moment's time. We have 2 more kids. Prince Abdullah. You are... Ooh, quick. Good. You're curious. Learning and diplomacy. We could work towards your diplomacy. Seems that that's what you've been doing. So let's go ahead and again find a character with high diplomacy. Again, within our top realm. Oh, wow. This guy, 24. That's not bad. That's not bad. Offer ward. Our son over here. To you. You will accept, of course. Do not touch his culture. I will have your head. Well, I'll have it burned, I mean. And let's also go ahead and get our daughter over here. Learning focus, eh? Sure. Go ahead and find someone for that. Find a character. My learning focus, 26. Offer our daughter here. She is 7. Should be old enough. There she is. Oh, great. He can't take anybody else on. Fair enough. Fair enough. Find the next person there. 26 down to 25. Sure, not a problem. Hang on a second. Yeah, we get along well enough. Go ahead and offer ward. Hang on a second. Is that... Oh, cool. Now when you have a character selected, there's a faint highlight to begin with. Nice. Go ahead and send you off. My stress is ticking up every time I offer a ward. True, because I'm paranoid, right? Oh no, I might have stacked that a little bit. 3 times 22 is 66. Ooh, okay. This could be bad. 1 step, greetings, excellent, thank you. Let's go ahead and work off some stress. Let's go. Stress coping, sweat it out. As I finish yet another lap around my castle, I can already feel my worries dripping off me together with the sweat. Some people say I run from my problems, but I say I run towards solutions. Another lap. Great. Great. I love that the sweaty stench is a whole problem. Good stuff, good stuff. There's all our wards done. I'm glad I did that sweaty stench when I did, because otherwise we would have had a mental break. Elvira has gained the trait pregnant yet again. Once we have that Empire title, we'll be okay. As for Santiago, this belongs to Count Sil of Santiago. We can declare war on him, conquer his county. This actually, or conquer the duchy, I suppose. This actually works in our favor. Let's go for it. Where is our rally point? Up over here. Go ahead and declare that war. Conquer your duchy. Ooh, we don't have enough prestige. I'm not illustrious. Getting there. We could do the Holy War for the duchy instead. Got enough piety. Yep, let's do it. The entire Duchy of Galicia. Sure. That name will haunt me forever. The Swift and Smelly. Crazy king running the castle, ruining the castle, sinking up when he comes back in. I am king here. Let's declare this war. Do it. Raise all here. And we'll let them gather a little bit. There. That should be it. Stream until you get the Empire. Hopefully we can get there before I have to call it. I wouldn't mind that. But I do have to stay cognizant of, other factors and whatnot. Swaying is working. Child benefits from spouse's tutelage. That's great. A question of loyalty. No. My wife, Sultana Zahra, is with child, and I should be overjoyed. However, she has been acting strange, and I cannot shake the feeling that something is wrong. I will look into this discreetly. Yeah, that is 4 more counties. We're almost there. We're almost there. The war with the Asturias will begin in a handful of months' time. Empire's not that far away. It seems that my fears may have been unfounded. Despite every effort on the part of my spies, I have found no indication that Sultana Zahra has been unfaithful. Unfortunately, she found out, and she's a little disappointed in me. Not the end of the world. Masonic dealings. Ooh, a guild of stonemasons has established itself in the Sheikhdom of Lisboa. Having dedicated craftsmen in my personal service could help the region flourish. I could strike a deal. Could be problematic. I could have my emir earn me their allegiance, or why would I need their help when I have serfs? No. I could strike a deal with the chief mason. Man, this guy doubts his wives. I wonder why he has any reason for doing that. The Sheikhdom of Lisboa. I mean, yeah, sure. Let's strike a deal with them, I think. Now, actually, do we hold that Sheikhdom ourselves? We don't. So somebody else is likely to benefit from it. But we are, again, we're at the top of the realm, so fair enough. We'll take it on ourselves, I think. A smaller chance of us getting. It's a stewardship challenge. My wife, assist me. Help me in navigating these waters. 55%. It helps. I will strike a deal with the Chief Mason myself. Hopefully successfully. Oh, Masonic dealings. The leader of the Masons seems reluctant to strike any kind of deal on behalf of the guild until I pointed out exactly how much it would benefit us both. I did not even have to resort to threats of violence. Awesome. That works out. We gain the prestige, we gain the cooperative stonemasons. That's really good. Reduce construction time and building construction cost. That's really good. Oh, and you know what? We actually do have a little bit of territory over here, which might be worth investing in. For how long? 20 years. We should get on that sooner rather than later. Obliteran Nebula, thank you very much for subscribing. I do hope you're enjoying the show. Again, folks, if you're enjoying, y'all know what to do. Don't want to belabor the point. Hit that like button. It is greatly appreciated as we make our way to Emperor status. Very soon now. Very soon. We have a couple of vassals over here. Okay, well, we're all getting there. You're betrothed. Why are you only betrothed? Why don't you get married? What is going on here? You need to have you need to get married, buddy. I don't want to lose territory if you die. Don't want to lose territory if you die. I'll send this war quickly. Send this war quickly over here. Shouldn't be too difficult. I don't imagine too many allies will come join them. This is an interesting move still. This is an interesting situation. My nephew is taken prisoner. Internal warring, I think. Yeah. Internal issues, it looks like. Wow. Wait. Wait. What happened here? I'm not complaining. But what happened here? My neighbor Emir Theodos, which was this guy, has lost the war against my vassal. Oh, there were 2 wars going on, and one of those was our vassals. I love this guy. This is why I like him being strong. That is great. He gained this territory for us. Didn't even call us into the war or anything. That is fantastic. Hold on a second. Are we already able to establish our empire? Almost. We're almost there, folks. I was worried that Barcelona was making its moves down over here, but it looks like instead they only got maybe the Sheikhdom of Tarragona. I didn't check the status on that previously. That is huge. That is wonderful. Oh, it's good to have good vassals. That's where strong vassals are helpful, because they will make moves if they are strong, and that will help you. So it's good to have a couple of strong vassals. Yeah. It was this one guy. Now the Salamid will be easy to take. Now the Asturias, though. Got to figure out who will war, or what will war for up there. I mean, sorry. Pick up the pace a little bit. Get this war done. Yeah, the Hispanian Empire is within our grasp. Money is looking good as well. Again, maybe a couple of ransoms will do the trick if necessary. If necessary. Come on, who can we ransom for money? I wish you would highlight them separately. 26 out of 155. I guess we're at a point where every little bit counts. I also have hooks that I could use, potentially. 79. Not about to give you up, though. Another son. Faran, may you grow to be strong and wise. I am making babies, man. I am making babies. Come on now. 85. Sure, it's not the full price, but, you know, it's something. Way to be self-reliant, vassal. Yeah, exactly. It's good to see that. It is good to see that. Santiago will give us 4 more counties. You're right. We're right there, folks. Took your daughter hostage. That'll be worth something. Sure, let's go ahead and ransom you off. Cutting you a deal here, buddy. Cutting you a deal. And how is this war doing now? 97%. Go ahead and hit this barony up. Neil W., what did I miss? Us? Or who has quick and a web weaver for Al-Qasim? Where is he? Al-Qasim. Yeah, he's got quick and he's got elusive shadow. Oh, you're asking what the thing was? It's elusive shadow. I should make sure he stays happy with us. So far, so good, I would say, with the plus 100. The first were actually Idris' son, but he hasn't noticed. No. Oh, no. No. I've noticed. Another one. Man, I mean, that's the thing, right? When you have multiple wives. I was like, how can I have 2 kids back-to-back like that? Right. I have multiple wives. Station the besiegers here. And the rest of this army can move on. Stop these guys over here. 5,000 strong, marching through the hills to crush this tiny little army. Santiago, give up. Give up, buddy. Can't continue to increase control in the county. Interesting. Where is our... Oh, that's why, because the Danes have arrived. The Danes have arrived once again. Continue to improve control somewhere, though. Sure. Up over here. Little by little. I'm saying he's the best contender you have for a good successor. Oh, I see. Al-Qasim. We could disinherit our eldest. He's certainly not particularly impressive. Al-Qasim is better. We should consider that. It's not a bad thing to consider. And Idris will never know his 3rd son and 1st daughter are not his. 3rd son and 1st daughter? I believe his 1st son isn't his either. Neither is his 2nd son, potentially. Potentially. Come on now. Let's get this over with. Finish these guys off. There it is. That's the war. Enforce our demands. Get this entire duchy. All titles held by Waldensian rulers are seized. Ooh, hang on a second. Well, that's actually all their territory, so not much else we can do. Alright, enforce the demands. War is done to the loathsome Sultan. Great. We've taken on many names. Loathsome is the latest. Disband these armies. Both of them, please. Take them some time to get back up again, but that's okay. We can't have them raised if we're going to declare another war. But, folks, is it time? 1 county. 1 county. All we need is 1 county. Can we declare war on you? Now we have a truce. Oh, hello. Hello, Sheikhdom of Tudela. Hi. You're looking mighty beat up. This guy is ugly and severely injured. Well, we can solve both of those problems with one swift swing of our sword. Declare this war. Conquer the county. It will be ours. Go ahead and raise all here, except not really. There it is. There it is. Calling the winner names is a sign of a bad loser. Yeah, ain't that the truth. Went to run errands, came back, and y'all still alive. Yeah, we are still alive, and our holdings have grown. And honestly, a big thanks to our vassal over here. Nefarious plotting for our swaying. My lord, my steward Emir Ufla has ended all conversation with you. Seeing my sudden interest in the amount of correspondence as a sign of nefarious plans, it appears as if he is under the impression that I am plotting against him. Man, I was just trying to make a good impression. Come on. Great. Ends my scheme to sway him. Let's go ahead and find another vassal we can try to sway, I suppose. Realm, vassals. People are liking me, so that's good. People are starting to like me more. So that's good. Alright. Keep the work going over here. This is great. This is great. Oh yeah. Majorca can also be taken. Good point. Though we won't need to form the empire, and then once we form the empire, we can offer vassalage, and hopefully some people will take it. Unlikely in most cases. We'll continue our conquests. Asturias needs to be wiped from the region as well. And when we go to war with West Francia, it'll be a kingdom invasion, and that's when we can take these little exclaves as well. Bring an end to their presence on the peninsula. We're done here, I think. Come on now. Oh. Job is done. Enforce our demands. The vile Sultan Idris. So be it. Go ahead and disband our army. And, if our calculations are correct, there it is, folks. There it is. There it is. The Empire of Hispania. We have accomplished but a part of my father's dreams. We are over our domain limit. We'll solve that right now. But first, let us celebrate the creation of this title. You are now a mighty Malik al-Muazzam. The Idrisid Empire. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, the reason for taking Hispania was because it would be quicker to accomplish. Party time indeed. The Idrisid Empire, named after our own family. How does that feel, folks? How does that feels fantastic. I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. Wow. There it is. There it is. If we look at ourselves, the Idrisid Empire. Wow, man, that feels so good. That feels so good. And like, wow, look at how much money we're making as well. 25 per tick per month. That means that pretty soon we'll be able to establish more kingdom empires as well. Oh, sorry, kingdoms as well, and reorganize our domain limit situation. Yes, all hail the Emperor. All hail the Emperor. Dragon Fae, did you know that the word paella is actually a mispronunciation of the Arabic word for leftovers? Really? I did not know that at all. No, I didn't. Huh. Drop those E's. Yes, absolutely. Oh, man. Ah, that's so... Yes! Yes! I'm so happy. I'm so pleased that we got to do that today. I'm so pleased. And look at that. Look at that. Man, that's great. That's great. That's fantastic. Tukat says about occupying additional territory in Kingdom War. Oh, yes, that's a big one, right? That's a big one. That's a game changer. Now, we could start offering people vassalage. They're still very unlikely to accept because of our faith difference, our culture group difference. So that's a little, unfortunate, I suppose. But the option is there if we want to start like trying to sway people and things like that, or we could stick to the good old-fashioned way. Yeah, this is the Emperor hat now. Got a little upgrade, didn't we? Got a little upgrade, didn't we? Look at that. We could get a giant turban is what it's called. The giant turban. I say we stick with the default. I like that. Clothes as well. I mean, we could take a look at some alternative clothes if we wanted to. Arabic high nobility. This is what we've got on right now. I really like the clothes, actually, quite a bit. Can't wait to see more options and stuff get unlocked over time. Cloak. Excuse me? How is the default no cloak? Dude, look at that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Put on that cloak. What is Frisia doing in North Africa? Wait, what? Oh, what is Frisia doing in North Africa? You guys, get out of here. Okay, all right. Well, that feels fantastic. The question is, what comes next? I mean, the Kingdom of Asturias War can begin right now. Holy War for the Kingdom we can't do, unfortunately. Holy War for some duchies. We could go piece by piece to take them over. We could also take a look at more nefarious means as well. Oh, they don't have any kids. Their primary heir is... Ooh, one of your vassals. Interesting. Interesting. They don't have any kids either. So your primary heir is... Oh, this is... What happened here? A cloak befitting for a sultan. I don't disagree. That looks great. That is a good look. I did not notice Asturias has expanded its holdings up in West Francia a little bit. What is this mess? What is this hot mess? Anyway, what I was getting at was, where does this land end up? Countess Adalberta's court. Where are you? Over here, man. Okay, just wandering around, I guess. Trying to figure out if we can kind of insert ourselves into a into the line of succession or something like that. Like what I could look at, actually. There is a claimant with a pressed claim. The Duchy of Galicia. We're not going to be able to invite her over or anything like that. Yeah, it's going to be a good old-fashioned bloodbath, I think. Good old-fashioned bloodbath. She must have inherited those lands. Yeah, maybe. That might be it. They were at war, though, previously. All right, so then if I do... okay. It would be a war for the duchy. Probably conquer. Looks like we're more prestige-focused. Which one of these? Asturias? Rather, Portugal. Duchy of Burgundy. Like, wait a second. Burgundy, Berry, Poitou. These aren't, like, Spanish-sounding or Portuguese-sounding. It's because they're French. I don't want this to happen so slowly. I wish I could just convince them to join me as a vassal. That would make it faster. But we do have to conquer all their territory. So I want to make sure we make the biggest difference we can. The Duchy of Portugal, maybe. But first, I think I want to organize my realm a little bit. Control's going up over here. That's good. Popular opinion's actually okay, even though offensive war is hurting us a little bit. Could spend some money on establishing some kingdoms before we push on. What do y'all think? What do y'all think, chat? And as I wait for your answers, SC, thank you for coming in with that super chat. Greatly appreciate it. You need to take over the world to clean up the border gore. You know what? That is infallible logic. That is infallible logic. Got to take over everything, and all the border gore will be gone. What is this nonsense with the Frisia down over here? God. Still over our domain limit. Yeah, that's why I want to establish some kingdoms so I can hand off kingdom titles as opposed to county titles or even duchy titles. But I suppose I could drop off some of the things up over here. Thank you very much again, SC, for that. Greatly appreciate the super chats. Again, they really do help me make like important decisions with regards to streaming and things like that. So it is greatly appreciated. What do I own over here? Do I not own all this territory? I do, right? Yeah. I am the holder of all this territory. We just have to give away 3 spots. Just have to give away 3 spots over here. Could hand off Santiago, I suppose, to somebody else. Who holds Coruna? I do? Oh, great, I do. Could give Santiago off, or we could even further strengthen Buddy over here. And he might, honestly, he might just swallow the Salamid Emirate. He might just do that. He might even take Majorca. He might even take Majorca. But no, I don't want to separate his land so much. I could also give it to this vassal of mine, powerful marshal as he is. Or I could give it to one of my kids, I guess. He's close. I mean, I could give him this entire tract of land. If we take a look at the kingdom titles in the area, Galicia is over here. I could set him up for that. The Kingdom of Galicia. Sure. Maimed. That's not good. Intrigue. Decent marshal, despite being maimed. Wow, this guy's a bit of a boss. Sure, you know what? Let's grant him, if I can, a couple of these titles over here. Give him this tract of land, and eventually he'll have the Kingdom of Galicia as well. The question now is whether the Sultan of Valencia will be your half-brother or your brother-in-law. Ooh. Okay. That's a decision to make, isn't it? Grant titles. Yes, get this done first. Cool. Damn it. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Alright, so let's go ahead and wait until we have 300 before we start talking about how the kingdoms get separated. Because that is that is an important thing to think about. Well, who becomes the king, right? My half-brother or this vassal of mine who has grown our realm? Does he not deserve the reward? The Gabrielid Emirate over here from my half-brother, even if he becomes a king, it doesn't really help us in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't give us more, what's it called? Renown or anything, because he's still our vassal. Don't let Jetibid get too strong, though. Remember, you're paranoid. Oh, that's a good point, Haldor. That is a good point. Perhaps keeping him in check with my brother-in-law, or sorry, my half-brother is not a bad idea. Do I trust family over vassals? He has done well for us. He does love us as well, but so too does our half-brother. Stuff to think about for sure. Stuff to think about for sure. And yes, we are an empire now. It just happened literally moments ago, like minutes ago even. Minutes ago. Few Ferris. Oh, I should really look into that actually. We can get 2 more. That's because we are now an emperor. We should force you, even though you're a marshal. I cannot just let that prowess go. Force you as well. 16, 12. That's where we get a little bit more loose, I suppose. Sure, we could seek out some more, use some of our prestige to send out a herald. We've got plenty of prestige, which is good to see. And let's move time forward a little bit. And yeah, try and establish some of those kingdoms. Your glory is widely known. Nice, we have become illustrious. That allows us to war for conquer duchy, rather than having to wholly war for duchies. I feel like Portugal is our next move. You can usurp a title, that is true. And I think I have one available. Where are we? I have prisoners that can be ransomed as well. Too few spouses. Oh man. How many more do I need? How much is it hurting me? Negative 0.5. In line. We've got marriages coming up. Oh, there's so much going on. Demand payment. Too few spouses. You can usurp the Duchy of Galicia. He's at war, though. Or she's at war, unfortunately. So I can't do it right now. Good catch, though. Good catch. Should definitely look into that. Oh, new Ferris has potentially arrived. My nephew was killed by the leader of a peasant revolt. This guy. This guy's a giant. This guy's a giant for real. Could start a scheme against him. Let's go ahead and pin him for now. Ferris has arrived, though. Let's look at this guy. 18. That's not too bad. We could recruit him to court for how much? For 40 gold? It's not too bad either. He's a hunter. And he's hale. Actually, that's not too bad at all. A little setback for our kingdom formation, but it's not the end of the world. Web weaving is a skill that does not need hands, my friend. It needs words and skills as well as persuasion. That is not all, though. I mean, we've got this guy, this elusive shadow. He's good at martial and stuff, too. Right, and I just realized I forgot to set my wife back to patronage. Let's take a look at our progress here. 27 years until we can enact the partition laws instead. That'll be helpful. Once more above our domain limit. Right, because she stopped helping us manage our domain. Which is fine. We can give this territory over to you as well. Grant you a title. Monterey. Sure. There we go. Wild. Might need to kill those peasants yourself. I don't think I can, actually. Don't think I can. If I could find them. Where is he? Where is this man? Duke Gonzalo of the Peasant Revolt. Where are you guys, actually? They might already have been crushed in that same battle. It could be that they got a kill off. Careful of your stress every time you recruit a Ferris. Oh, good point. Are we able to de-stress, actually? We cannot work off some stress. We could try to call a hunt or host a feast. In fact, you know what? Let's host a feast. Stress be damned. Let's host a feast. We just became an empire. That needs to be celebrated. It costs so much money, and I do want to establish those kingdoms. What do y'all think? Let me know, chat. What do you think? Feast or kingdom organization? I'm going to have a sip of water. I'm losing my voice over here. Because, yeah, I think a feast would be nice to celebrate. While you're thinking about that, I'm going to take a look at our lifestyle perk over here. Divided attention. Goddamn. Of course, it unlocks just as I give away holdings. Get that. Architect is up next. That will allow us to reduce construction cost and holding construction cost as well. So we can work on Cordoba a little bit. Make it even more financially viable. Kingdoms are free when you die, remember. Oh, that's a good way to put it. I'm seeing feast, feast, caution to the wind, feast, I say. Eat all the cakes, kingdom organization. It looks like I'm seeing more calls for feasts over here. I think it's a good idea to celebrate. Food is calling us. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure, Louise. I'm keeping an eye on that for sure. That's a good catch. 98. We might have a bit of a mental break. Let's go ahead and host that feast. Go ahead and host that feast. Send the invitations. The money will come back in no time. We're making so much cash. In 4 months, we make 100 gold. It is not a lot of time for us to be able to reestablish those kingdoms. Let us host this feast at Cordoba, a cheery gathering indeed. The mood is bright and spirits are high as the feast begins. Everyone has come except for a couple people. Why? Why? I wish it would give a reason for their declining. I wish they would give a reason. Oh. Coimbra, hello. Good catch. A new war, perhaps. 2 things to celebrate at this feast. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Sheikh Mikhail. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, we seemed to have a lot in common. I had such a good time with him. What a good evening. Wonderful. Wonderful. We come closer to forming a friendship. County of Coimbra. Hello. Seize de jure county. De jure. Conquered duchy is an option as well. Get Portugal that way. These counties will have to be, one county at a time. Slows us down a little bit. I say we conquer duchy, get both of these at the same time. Oh my god, Vitor. Ferris. Yeah, this is a good way to get the Duchy of Portugal. Now, hold on. Before we even look at that, though, can we... No, we're not going to be able to offer vassalage here. He's at war, but also just culture group and all that jazz. Fair enough. Let's get our army ready to roll again. Speed run here, baby. It's a speed run. We will take this duchy. It costs a little bit of prestige, but it is not the end of the world. And this will allow our other son to have the entire area for himself again. Which I think is a fair way to go about it. Declare war. Conquer duchy. Want to make sure we get this whole thing. Portugal. Confirm that. 750, because again, there'll be a truce afterwards, right? If you assassinate this count, he might split into 3. True. Let's see. No, he has no family. He has 1 primary heir. I think it would take us a bit of time and effort. We need to get Frankie out of here. We will. That is the big next war. That's the big next kingdom invasion we're going to do. But for that, we have to be exalted among men. So that's what we're working towards. For sure. Duchy of Portugal, confirm that. Let's declare that war. Raise all here. We'll actually allow the whole army to be raised up, I think. Or, you know what? That's probably enough people. Yes. We'll take these guys on. Let's not... We're still making money despite being at war. Despite being at war and having most of our army raised, we're still making money. This is good. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. My lord, the wine. We cracked open the next barrel. It has gone bad. It has all gone bad. The feast is still raging, but without drink the mood is sure to dwindle at a cruel pace. Time to crack open my secret stores. Because I'm an eager reveler. Amazing. Amazing. You know what? Let's do it. Crack open my secret stores. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I love it. I love this kid. I love this guy. I love this guy. He's great. He's great. Feast in awe. After having spoken over dinner for a while, Wali Ishmael leans over to tell me that he finds it impressive how knowledgeable I am about so many different things. He recognizes true intellect, I see. Good stuff. Helps our prestige. Gain back what we spent. Kingdom War for Aquitaine, perhaps? No comment? No comment? Yes. No comment? Muslims getting drunk. That's a good point, Patan. I've noticed that before as well. It's a bit of a weird thing. Feasts should be different for Muslims. End goal is capturing Iceland and renaming it Heldoria. With everyone headed for their respective homes, I am proud to say that the feast was a success. Excellent. Until next time. Wonderful. Wonderful. Honestly, though, it's pretty cool just to be able to war like this and still make money. Progress all around. Hang on a second. Who didn't... Didn't... There was some more Salamat territory over here, wasn't there? Literally just moments ago? One of our vassals took it, maybe? Something happened. There was something changed up over here. Ibiza just got taken, I think, recently as well. Hold on. Here's what we can do for this. Show title history. Inherited, granted. Okay, no. I must be misreading that. Fair enough. Just wanted to see what happened there. Medieval McLovin. A shady discussion. Oh no. I am passing through the castle gardens for a morning walk when a soft breeze carries the voice of Rauf and Lucidio to my ear. The two courtiers are talking to each other in a secluded spot nearby, frequently glancing around to make sure nobody is listening. While it is hard for me to make out most of their words from a distance, it is clear that their discussion relates to Emir Wetaricho. Oh no. I must warn him. Why would I gain stress because I'm paranoid? I'm looking out for him. If only I could get a bit closer. I must know what they are hiding, whatever the cost. I would torture the information out of Rauf and Lucidio. A Ferris of mine, he's 63, he might die. Not a very good Ferris. And another Ferris of mine, both knights of mine. This guy's actually pretty good. Oh, I could try to get a bit closer if my wife assists me. Once more, I turn to her. 94% chance of success. Yeah, Neil, that lets you retitle history. I thought I pointed it out in a video. Maybe I hadn't. But yes, you can see who owned what. Oh yeah, in my 10 Great Starts video, I talk about how you can become Zoroastrian very easily. That's where I show title history. If only I could get a bit closer with my wife's help. However that makes sense. A shady discussion. I managed to get closer to the Duke Courtier without them noticing me. They seem to be discussing Emir Wetaricho's private life and some unsavory habits of his. He's a sodomite. Interesting. Interesting indeed. That is a powerful vassal to know a good secret about. Very well. Back to your patronage, my love. Let's go ahead and try to end this war quickly here. Shouldn't last too long. Additional taxes. Are you kidding me? Overwhelmed by stress. It had to happen. What did it? My lover died. 88 stress. That's huge. That's huge. This is still Al-Qasim's son, yes. Sometimes I feel like the entire world rests upon my shoulders. My responsibilities as Malik al-Muazzam of Idrisid are endless. I hardly have a moment left for myself. I really like that title, Malik al-Muazzam. Malik means like leader or boss, I guess. Person in charge. I don't know the official translation, but I know what Malik means, but al-Muazzam. Alright, can't people just leave me alone for a while? I become reclusive. I need something to rebalance my humors. I gained the trait Hashishia. Or this is my duty, after all. Take it upon myself. Accept this. Drop your F's for my lover, indeed. And I suppose, God, you can. You can. Still considered sin, I suppose. You know, a little bit of, oh, this is going to get me demonetized. I'm not going to say that sentence. This decision might not be the worst thing. We're paranoid. This will calm us down a little bit, I suppose. Helps our stress loss, drops our stewardship a bit, which is harmful. But, you know, that's flaws are what make characters interesting. The learning drop is going to hurt more. Becoming reclusive hurts our diplomacy and our stewardship. Now, our father was lazy. Could we purposely stress ourselves into a heart attack so that we can continue to rule our new empires as our young son? I mean, I guess we could. I guess we could. You know what? You know what? A little bit of hashish never hurt anybody. I need something to rebalance my humors. Let's go for it. Let's see what fun path that leads us down. Eager reveler, Hashisha. It manages. It works out. Yeah, Tukad. So, I mean, they have AI listening in for their subtitles and stuff anyway, right? So they listen to words. A secret exposed, a shameful truth about my vassal Sheikh Takia. An extramarital affair with his lover, Talalit. How could he defile the sanctity of his marriage? Oh yes, the sanctity of marriage. We know all too much about that. We know all too much about that, don't we? Another Ferris has arrived. Decent prowess. Could recruit him to the court. A little bit of stress, again, because of our paranoia, but we'll be okay. Get you in here. What is going on over here? What are these, peasants? Neutral army, pretender rebels. Oh. There might be a change of hands. My cousin was killed in siege. Ah. Okay. Okay. Hang on a second. How was that allowed to happen? I can't join this guy's war. I can. Help him crush the peasant uprising. Let's go ahead and deal with this war first. Push on over to there. Vishnu Vardhan, thank you very much. Our latest member joining in as a knight. A warm welcome, everybody, to our latest member. Thanks again, Vishnu Vardhan. Greatly appreciate it. Ooh, Hakam comes of age. I am proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. Let's see, he displayed little natural inclination towards scholarship. As an avid learner, he has become quite the purveyor of knowledge and has proven himself fully capable of structuring advanced theoretical and theological arguments. Good for you. They do grow up so fast, don't they? I gotta take a look at marriages and stuff as well. Simon, do enjoy. Do enjoy. I will... I'm trying to end this war. Oh no, my poor wife. What's happened to you? Given grave news, my wife has fallen ill with consumption. The future is uncertain. Death lingers close by her bedside, yet she might survive. Only Allah knows. The physician wants to know how my wife should be treated. I mean, I should trust him. He has no opinion. The choice is up to my wife. There will be no treatment. Let us be cautious. We're paranoid, right? Let us be cautious. I could join the peasant war right now, you're right. Oh, it looks like it's already been crushed. That was fast. Aggravated wound. It's not ideal. That is not ideal. How long will this war go on for? They do have a couple of... you know what? Let's go ahead and raise the rest of our army as well. Send them down over here. Wow, we're still... Are you kidding me? We're still able to make money despite having our entire army raised? Our counselor died of cancer? Man, people are dropping left, right, and center. That was our spy master. We had a very good spy master. Sign this guy instead. He's a vassal of ours as well, also pretty good. Oh, Natalie retracted your message before I could read it. Dang. Yeah, Louis, I noticed that as well. I love those combinations are really kind of funny sometimes. Alright, once this is done, we'll go after these guys. They are led by the ruler. Ooh, my spy master has come to me with grave news. Someone is plotting to kill my guest, Mencia. Just a guest. Just a guest. We don't have to worry too much about that. Alright, their capital is under siege. Over here, we're almost done, and then we can push up over here. Our war with Denmark continues as well, which is hilarious to me. Come on now. There it is. Move up over there. We'll take their capital soon as well. Again, this is being led by their ruler, so I'm hoping that this war will, or this battle will give us their ruler. To make my vassal Emir Man more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment in my next missive in his, to his court. I should mention his unshakable faith. He is a zealous craven. Yeah, unshakable indeed. Let's try it. Come on now. Get up there. First second on the job, he finds something. Dude's good, right? Dude's good. Nice. He enjoyed our communique. That's good. Moving up over here. I need to crush this army. I want to catch this army, rather, not just crush it. In we go. There we go. And now... Can we finish it during the early phase? Nope. They're going to get away. Are we going to get the right prisoner? We captured some important people. Not all the important people, but once we have the capital, this war should be done. Once we have the capital, the war will be done. I can't believe we're still making money despite having everybody raised. We can enforce our demands against the Danes as well. Keep the contested titles. They'll pay us war reparations. Good stuff. End the war with Denmark. Greetings, Malik al-Muazzam Idris of Idrisid. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. I know when I am defeated. It seems I am left with no choice but to comply with your demands. You're damn right. You're damn right. Vishnuvardhan, yes, the India, all of India is in the game as well. It is indeed. It's a huge world map, as you saw with that quick glimpse. We will be taking a look at that after this war is done as well, which will be very soon. We're at 72%. As I say that, we can enforce our demands. Now, hang on. Yeah. Go ahead and enforce. Gain the contested titles. Become ours. Yup, yup, yup. And boom. The vile Malik al-Muazzam Idris. Tales of your misdeeds are told from Ireland to Cathay. I have no misdeeds. Ignore the fact that I have a lover. The Idrisid Empire is doing quite well. Doing quite well. Yes, everything's to scale. Everything's to scale. I see the question by India. This is what the world looks like right now. Our empire grows powerful. West Francia. Oh, look at that. I didn't even notice Armagnac over here separating. It's a separate duchy. This will make our conquest of southern Francia a little bit easier. Asturias is on its last limbs, honestly. I wish they would just accept the offer of vassalage. Coimbra, unfortunately, will have to declare another war on them as soon as the truce is done. Let's go ahead and disband all of our armies. When we do go to war with West Francia, we'll be able to take their little exclaves as well. And hopefully our vassal here of the Jetibid Emirate continues to gain territories for us. This was really quite nice to see them do that. YouTube Sarko, make Al-Qasim your heir. He's a very good schemer and he will be a dangerous foe. Oh yeah, totally. We should get on that. Oh my god, we're 64. We perhaps should get on that. Disinherit our son. Might not be a bad idea. We're 64. I didn't even notice how much work we got done in... Well, that was 9 years, I think. 9 years we got a lot of work done. In terms of our hereditary rule angle here, 28 years. We're not going to live that long. If you make him your foe. Yeah, if he's allowed to be our foe. Is a Battle Royale for live session in the cards for Crusader Kings 3? Maybe. We have been doing multiplayer gaming in the Discord. So join our Discord if you haven't already. There's a bit of that going on already, but maybe we do a streamed multiplayer thing at some point. Overall, though, I'm pretty happy with our progress today. I think we did what we needed to do. It's unfortunate that that succession did happen, but we managed to keep that in check as well. very quickly took that land back through an assassination, marking Malik al-Muazzam Idris ibn al-Qasim as a bit of a schemer himself, paranoid of those that might act against him. He has to act first. We threw some feasts. One of those feasts killed our father. We established the empire over here. I still feel so happy about this empire being established. Next time, which will be on Monday again, folks, back to our regular schedule. Next time, taking all of the Iberian Peninsula will not be a problem, and then we war with West Francia. If the statement here is to be believed, they are inferior to us, and so we should be able to take them relatively easily, especially with our allies joining us as well. We should be able to make very quick work of West Francia, and that will allow us to take Southern Francia, or South Francia, however it would be said, I guess, and that would allow us to avenge the Battle of Tours. I hope that was a good preview of the UK and Ireland situation. Prestige of 2,000 is what we need. A 2,000 prestige. We also need to be exalted among men. So there is some work to be done. While we wait for that war against West Francia, we can take Gascon and Armagnac as well. And we can also expand our holdings down over here, go toe-to-toe with the Aghlabid Sultanate, perhaps even to further our push over here. Something to think about. Virgil Ball, thank you very much for subscribing. Greatly appreciate it. But folks, this is where we're calling it a session. I do hope you enjoyed today's session. I had a ton of fun. Lots of stuff went down. Next session is going to be another crazy one as we push into, well, Frankian territory, I guess, or Frankish territory, I should say. War with the Franks, and then war with West Francia proper, and potentially even avenging the Battle of Tours next session. I don't know if we'll... I don't know. Maybe. We made a lot of progress today, that's for sure. That's for sure. If y'all enjoyed, please don't hesitate to hit that like button. It really does help me make judgment calls with regards to what to do more or less of on the channel. The Nignag89, thank you very much. I'm glad y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all did. Again, tomorrow we'll be back at the same time with Battle Brothers for a 2-hour stream of that. And then again next week, Crusader Kings 3 on Monday again at the same time. 3 hours of conquering the world. Hope you all enjoyed, and again, a massive thanks goes out to our super chatters today, as well as our new members. It is greatly appreciated. That kind of support really helps keep the live streams alive, lets me know, kind of like the decisions I need to make, so that kind of stuff is greatly appreciated. And of course, we cannot call it a day without giving a warm thanks to all of the channel members and patrons who support this channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly, much like our empire over here. And of course, a big old thanks to all of you for joining in and for watching. I'm so glad y'all could make it out. It's always fun to stream and hang out. Great streams, good streams. Thank you. Aaron Fields, thank you for subscribing. And folks, yes, if you like Crusader Kings 3 and you'd like to see more of it, or strategy gaming in general, don't hesitate to subscribe to this channel either. Lots of that stuff going on. I might even be looking at Baldur's Gate 3 maybe on this channel. Something to think about for me for sure. Michael Parker, thank you very much. Glad you enjoyed. YouTube Sarko, very good stream and a very good backstage dealings in chat. Yes, I enjoyed all the action today. Subscriber at the end. It actually happens quite a bit. Oftentimes right after I end this stream, it'll be like 2 or 3 subscribers joining in. Neil, I need to launch headfirst into that message. The chance... Wait. I missed... I must have missed something. Iceland has holdings in Ireland. Yes, Iceland has made some expansions for sure. Can I understand the game even if I'm joining now? Oh, totally, Vishnu. I would say absolutely. Hop on into the Discord. Link will be thrown in chat. Oh, YouTube Sarko. Thank you, buddy. It's a great Discord to hang out in, if I may say so myself. Fantastic folks all around. Folks, on that note, again, a massive thanks. And until next time, which will be tomorrow for Battle Brothers, or next week for those of you who are coming back for Crusader Kings specifically, or over the course of the comments in all the videos that we'll be releasing throughout this week. Until any of those times that we can call next time. Cheers.